recap last time on Descent into Avernus. We started with people with Meshach, and it was Olvar, Gore, and who else was it that went with them to the Hell Riders?
Meshach did.
It was Meshach?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was, all right, Olvar, Meshach, and Gore went and recruited the service of the Hell Riders and were just returning. You guys all got back. It's like, great, our army's growing. It's time for well-deserved rest. And so you did. And that night, several of you each got some sort of message, of which none of you have yet shared.
Didn't have a lot of time, exactly.
Unfortunately not, because you were awoken the next morning early. Again, I always say morning as if mornings exist here. By the sentries sounding the alarm. And our good friend, Mr. Gawain, approaching under a banner of truce, a white flag, a white pennant, hanging from his lance. You guys, after some tense dialogue, he appealed to the rules of chivalry, of which, of course, he operates, and requested parley, which was granted. You brought him in. You served him your best food, which he gladly accepted, munching on the hearts of one of your minions. And after killing him, of course, and tearing it out of his chest. And he granted you each an offer from his god, of whom you are just starting to get a better picture of. This exalted bloodletter, the one who sharpens the world against itself, offered you power plain and simple. The enhancement of your abilities is strength to enforce your will upon the world. All but one of you accepted, that being perhaps the holiest among you, Louis.
For sure, the holiest.
And all but one of you died, or survived.
Gawain, eventually, just being the masterful rage baiter that he is, after he left, you guys saw a chance to deal with this problem once and for all. And in some might call bold, others might call brash, Gore and Louis teleported 150 feet out from beyond the fortress to within 50 feet of these departing knights and let loose. Louis let loose several eldritch blasts, which did hit Gawain and served only to get his attention.
Mm-hmm.
The pair of them were caught in a ferocious charge of knights, and the battle was quick. It was panicked. It was unexpected. With the rest of the party rushing to get up and protect their surrounded allies. As soon as it started to turn into an actual fight, Gawain and his knights turned and simply left the battlefield. Their blades wetted, and that same white banner now soaked with blood. Gore is hurt but alive. Louis is all but dead. His breath raspy, blood out his mouth, clearly on death's door. You guys brought him in, laid him to rest, hoping to ease his passing, and that's about all you can do for him. That is where we left off. We're now in the camp. The Hell Riders have ridden off, in pursuit of the Oathbreakers. you guys are now back in the camp. The mood is, well, I guess the mood is whatever mood you guys set.
I know that Gore was outside and just trying to make sense, like trying to understand what he did wrong. Yeah. So
I guess I will. There was some tense exchanges between some of the members of the party and Gore as well.
Yep.
As Jacob leaves the tent, and he's probably one of the last two, Gore, he shoots a glance at you and gestures, "Come."
You'll follow.
As we walk, he's walking toward whatever training ground they have access to here, taking the shield off his back. The cap on his arm is melting off into his battle axe. Ready your weapon. Mr. DM, sir, may I play this out as actual combat?
Sure. If
I think it
Gore
will
accepts,
be-
absolutely.
I think it will be telling if we do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Gore, you've not had any rests since your
Yep.
Neither
How
of
are
you.
your hit points? Are you wounded?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still like I was dealt 202 damage in last session, so
Okay,
that's fine.
so 100
we
damage.
should,
but
we should-
easy.
Yeah. We'll say hit points don't matter, but
Unless he kills you.
Jacob, we're standing probably 25 feet apart. Jacob bears down, but instead of charging in front of you, leaps over your head. I'm gonna attack you from behind. How's like a 26 to hit?
Yeah,
Could you make a con save for me?
absolutely. That is a 12.
I was gonna fail. I, without wounding you, spring behind you. You ready your great axe? I slap it away with my shield, hook my bearded axe around your leg, pull the leg out from under you, and I'm going to attack again. This time with advantage because you're prone. It's another 26.
Yeah.
With my next attack, I switch from the topple property to the push property. Actually, I'm going to use sap on this one. I strike your sword arm in a way, well, your axe arms, I guess, in a way that like just sets your forearms on edge. My third attack is just going to be a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I push you away from me and step 20 feet back. 25 feet back.
And as I get pushed while I'm prone, I'm going to, I'm sliding on the ground, but then I kick myself up, doing myself a roll to stand up. And
Just to clarify, there's no save on push.
no.
No, there's no save on push or sap.
I know Sap, yeah.
So and then with the great axe in hand, he's just going to not really making a face, just very mute and just wanting to just going through the motions, honestly, and will charge forward and
I don't think you can reach me.
So okay, true. Well, how far away did you push me?
Standing up is half your movement.
Yep.
I am standing 25 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm only getting 20. So I get up. I am I charge forward that 20 feet, and then I kind of slash forward. Not like, obviously not damaging you at all, but he will, yeah, he'll just be there, standing on guard.
As you approach, just barely too slow to not give me the upper hand, you see like something on Jacob's face, like this is exactly what I was expecting to happen. Just something fully and truly in control of this fight. And I think the fight goes on like this for some time.
Yeah.
There are minutes on end where your attacks are powerful. You can see every time your blade beats my shield, something buckles. Like, there is a clear difference in power here. But it's not enough.
I truly think that Gore does not rage at all. So you don't see any branches coming up his legs to give him some bonus armor, or his new ability to teleport. He's honestly just going through the motions and just wanting to keep his mind busy, but doing a very bad job of keeping his mind busy. So you can definitely tell that he has something on his mind, because of what happened.
And so, as we go through combat, I'm placing precise strikes exactly where they need to be. You're exhausted. I'm exhausting you. I'm not. It's not even that I am. And eventually, Jacob starts saying this stuff out loud. I strike your sword arm. You can't hit me. My footwork is superior. My positioning, my movement. Your problem is not strength, Gore. You are stupid. Keep fighting, Gore. Fight better. Fight smarter. Fight harder. Take cues from those of us who can think, if you cannot.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, bro. Oh
Fight me, Gore. One more round. For real. My sword arm, my axe melts once more into a cap on my arm, and I give you my arm to pull yourself up.
Nope.
What are your strengths in battle, Gore?
I hit hard.
Show me. Roll an attack, Gore. Are you rolling reckless?
I think because of the way because you're talking, he will rage. He will rage here, and I think he's gonna go recklessly, not because he's the things that you're saying is an echo chamber in his brain, and he's just trying to fight through. So yeah, he will go at advantage. And that will be that'll be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, I raise my shield. The power is too much. You push straight through the shield. I take it on the chest. How much damage is that?
That is 16 points of damage.
Most damage, and you can tell this during a fight. Like, this is not like the math is not real, but it's perceptible. You can feel it. The most damage that Jacob can possibly do on an attack is 13.
I rolled a 2 on die.
You rolled a 2 on die.
Yeah.
You see eyes wide in pain and satisfaction.
And then I'm gonna follow through going the other way. So I go
Awesome.
through your shield, and then I'm just going to essentially push forward with my great axe one more time. This time being a 29 to hit, and
It still hits, dude.
using that push property to push you forward. If you're this one's dealing 25 points of damage.
Oh my.
And as I get put as you pushed I'll need that con save from you.
Oh, is this the topple property?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, great. Con save is terrible. I rolled 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that happen.
Yeah, you get pushed to the ground, and you just after you get pushed from the ground, you finally see Gore smile just a little bit, understanding where his strengths are. And you can tell that his mind is a little more clear now. Understanding that he made a mistake. But
I reach up for a hand.
I'll pull you up.
You pull me up like
Boing.
how tall are you?
I'm
Like-
not tall, like 3.5
Like-
feet.
Most of 7 feet.
Yeah.
You like get me a little ways, but it's actually kind of weird. The leverage is what does it more than anything. Just a whoop.
Yeah.
You know that was a bad tactical decision, Gore.
The funny thing is, that moment I was not thinking about myself. I looked at Louis, and he had the fight in him.
Good.
I guess I didn't have the right time. My timing of selfless acts was not. I guess I did it incorrectly.
You're wrong. I think the timing was fine. I think we would have had a fine chance at survival if we had all been there. We've fought worse, if I'm honest. Gawain is fearsome. None of us could take him alone. Together, he would be trivial. Teleport all of us next time.
I can do that.
You and Louis made a good team. The muscle and the heart. But you need brains. Olvar and I. Olvar is a brilliant mind outside of battle, and I do my best within. Together, we are much more than we are separately. More will die if we do not learn that.
Understood.
As you guys finish speaking, that same bell you heard earlier announcing Gawain's arrival starts to ring.
Pray that pray that Feanor and her forces have returned.
Yeah, we'll head over.
As each of you, I mean, again, running to, like, you guys are like, oh, everyone's a little on edge after what's happened. You guys all run to the gate. and you guys come up on the gatehouse. There's but a singular dark figure walking across the wastes towards the gate. Mr. Digman.
Yeah, yeah, I'll send a picture in the chat.
We should probably kill him.
Boy.
He's the Black Panther.
Oh,
Dude.
that's
My
cool.
love has returned.
Loki. It's kind of a fusion of both of those guys.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm quite fond. I think he's really cool. But yeah, that's what you see. Like approaching you, seemingly unconcerned with any danger that could be ahead of him.
Well, we certainly know a warrior when we see one. Fair winds, brother. Which bring you here?
I come seeking the Helldivers, the company that I believe was working with Kennedy. Yes,
You are a friend of Kenneth.
Kenneth and I. Yes.
You're from Hell?
Do I look like I'm from hell? I suppose I shouldn't ask that.
What does look like it's from Hell?
No, I am not.
I'm pleased to hear it. Come. Eat.
I will join. So, who, I guess, Blake, I should have asked this before, but do I know kind of like a rough profile of all the people that are in this party?
Yes, you've been given a briefing and that sort of stuff. You've never met any of them, but you've been told who's who and that sort of stuff.
Gotcha. Let us meet. What is your name?
I am Jacob.
Thor.
Yes, I have heard much. We've haven't been hearing from you up above.
So,
That's a problem. We know not how the progress is, where we are at.
our resources have been spread rather thin. Though, he gestures back to the massive fort containing 3 separate armies. Though, in some sense, we have been gathering more resources by the day.
Seems so. I will not lie. Did not expect a band such as yourself to be able to attain such an army.
I have been accepting such half compliments for a long time. I continue to accept them.
No, I genuinely am impressed. It's not an easy thing to do.
No,
Hard enough to convince one person to be on your side, let alone 1,000.
well, on our side is certainly true in a material sense. They will fight with us. But
Anyway, let us make haste. There is news in Waterdeep, and we need it to be urgent. There is a cause for urgency.
What's going on?
how did you get here?
Oh, what's his name? Like,
Draxigor?
you remember our good friend Drax?
Yes.
I was not initially the only one to come down here, but I'm the only one that made it down here.
Ah, I'm sorry. We too have recently lost an ally, a brother.
Desperate times often cause a loss.
Yes.
Yet we must continue, persist. What can we do to stop the same thing that happened to Helmshold to happen to Waterdeep?
I have been. We talked. Oh. We talked of sordid dreams before. Well. Before Gawain arrived. Mine was, I believe, quite the blessing. Zariel herself has contacted me, and Orvar as well, to my understanding.
His
And
eyes narrow at both of them.
And has said that if we could work with her to destroy the great and new threat to her in hell, then Helmshold would be spared, returned to the surface. I fear and, well, I presumed much. Zariel is a warrior, and we spoke as warriors, proud and true, spoke of our words. But there was no explicit confirmation that we would be given an opportunity to return to Helmshold prior. We should make such an arrangement before...
Engaging. Understood.
Before, yes, agreeing to anything. And DM, I am intentionally leaving out the part where my soul... Yeah. Or not my soul, but my eternal, material servitude.
Oh, so we
I
have
have not
more
forgotten
party
it.
members that have soul bounded.
Nope, hey, my soul is getting freed. That was part of the deal.
Oh, okay. Well, mine isn't.
Yeah, that's a rough one, dude.
I don't think there's any claim to your soul, Garb.
From the
Oh,
Rough Rider, from the remnants.
Oh yes, you were with that group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that is an exceedingly easy way to return Helmshold. Are there any...
That is the easy way.
Well, perhaps simple. Not easy.
What's the point with all these armies if we were just gonna go and just say, "Hey, Zariel, how are we helping?"
Well, not only did our armies get us in the door, they will also be following us through it.
Fair.
The reason Zariel extended this offer, by and large, was because we have some considerable force on our side now.
Who are we fighting again? Who's Zariel wanting us to fight?
Its name is Rock Tulkesh. And it is the figure whose unknowing forces were ravaging Waterdeep.
Is that the... Wait.
The cultists. So, yes. Yeah, cultists. Yes. They are. They don't seem to know that
they are getting worse. Much worse in Waterdeep.
I feared it may be so.
Wait, so did Zariel or did this Rock to Tulkesh bring Helm's Hold down?
Zariel did. In a
Zariel did.
desperate bid for more forces, more power.
Yeah, but like, why are there these cultists there?
I think it's a different party. I think it's a different group of people. The primary reason why Helm's Hold got put down here isn't because of the people. I think the people were a byproduct. The primarily is a weapon that was put on Helm's Hold that Zuriel wanted. And the easiest way to get that weapon down here is just to take the whole city down. There's a war down here between the devils and demons, and the
And
people
a
of Helm's
horrid
Hold is...
new,
Yeah.
a horrid new demon has appeared on the scene. Something that is, it is implied to be somehow outside or alien or something. Unexpected. There are not many unexpecteds in a War of the Hells. And so, it also appears, now that I consider, to be calculating. It is, if Zariel does hope to take Waterdeep down as well, it is possible that Rak Tulkesh is deliberately thinning potential forces.
So, do we just have to say yes and we can walk in the door then?
Yes, that is all. If we agree to the terms, we must only say so to the doorkeeper, and we will have audience and assist somehow.
To be frank, I think that's a wonderful option.
It strikes me as such as well.
I think
assurance that she wouldn't do so again.
Well, she would have no need of Helm's Hold without this interloper. It would probably be more trouble than it's worth. It was a desperation play.
Do we give her the sword, or like make her good again? I think.
If I am honest, that would be wonderful, but the freedom of Helm's Hold is before us. Do we have any pressing need to redeem Zariel? And trust me, I would like to do it. Any angel of Tyr is an ally to me. Even a friend.
What were the exact terms?
Exact terms, I suspect, are yet to be laid. Our agreement, in word, was that we would assist her with the removal of this outsider, and she would restore Helm's Hold.
But so, she's not responsible for all the cultists, though.
No,
Yeah.
that is this outside force, this interloper.
So that's the real enemy anyway, in what's happening in Waterdeep?
For Waterdeep, yes.
And she is still trying to bring down Waterdeep into hell. Repeat Helm's Hold.
So, this is just me trying to understand. Does it seem like the cultists are coming because Zariel's are trying to bring it down into Waterdeep? Or Zariel's trying to bring the city down because there's all these cultists there?
The cultists, I believe, are a reaction from Rak Tulkesh. He is trying to thin the potential forces Zariel might gain by bringing down Waterdeep.
Yeah, so what the party knows is the Gilded Legion is basically doing the setup for Waterdeep to get brought down into hell. They're operating on Zariel's behalf. Brock Tulkash are trying to interfere with that process and stop it from taking place.
So Zariel is trying to bring Waterdeep down, correct?
It is so.
And if we, what happens? Like, is there a world here where we help Zariel with defeating Rok'Tulkesh, and then so we bring Helmshold up back to the surface, and then Waterdeep goes down because Zariel has the opportunity to do that. It sounds like what happened
sounds
first.
like more. There is a reason that no cities have been claimed before this, and I think the reason is it's a desperate move. It seems like a lot of resources being used simply potentially finding more folk. But since both sides are expending resources, well, this is a matter we should discuss with Zariel, but I assume that the difference is this outlier.
So, what came first in Waterdeep? Zariel's issue or Rok'Tulkesh's?
Zariel.
So
That's what it seems.
So Rok'Tulkesh, because Rok'Tulkesh is in Waterdeep because Zuriel is trying to bring Waterdeep down.
Yes.
So
Probably.
why? Fair. So if we defeat Rok'Tulkesh, Zariel has the opportunity to succeed. So it sounds like Rok'Tulkesh is preventing Zariel from.
Rok'Tulkesh is killing me.
Rok'Tulkesh is probably
thinning the herd so it's not as useful to bring Waterdeep down.
Yes, but have you ever engaged in mass combat, Gore? Have you ever led forces?
I haven't led forces. I've been part of the force, but yeah.
This causal. I believe that it is only because Rok'Tulkesh had the upper hand that either Helmshold or Waterdeep have been taken down. He has shifted the balance of the war, and Zariel has become desperate in the midst of this imbalance. This was her desperate play. Once again, this is unprecedented. No cities have before been taken into the Hells. Why not, do you think? I doubt it is because they did not consider to do it. I think they deemed it too risky, not worth it. But, in times of desperation, risky decisions are necessary.
By getting rid of Rok'Tulkesh, does that solve the risk problem?
We hope so. Of course, this will need to be discussed with Zariel herself.
If it's not, if Rok'Tulkesh is not the cause of the issue, if it's simply, hey, we're losing forces in the battle between demons and devils, and they need more people, so they go up to Waterdeep to go down. So if you need more people, you search for more people, and Waterdeep is a big enough place to get more people. It sounds like we need to resolve the war between the devils and demons to
that's been going on.
Yes, I understand that, but the cause of Zariel, I I think the cause of choosing Waterdeep, the cause of bringing down Waterdeep is the war, not Walk to Cash.
Once again, I think the cause is the imbalance, not the war.
Okay.
Once one side starts to lose, they take desperate action.
Zariel being so desperate enough to sink cities and to even try and ally herself with us, who have been pitted against her, is enough of a sign for me to believe that Rock Tulkesh is the great enemy. Is the stronger enemy, and one that we must deal with first. I agree with you, Gore. It's a rather smart observation that she will then be free to pull Waterdeep. But we deal with the big thing first, and maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Who knows how things shake out?
For Adam's sake, Zariel is Team Devils, correct?
Yes.
And Rock Tool Cash is Team Demons.
Yes.
Okay, that great.
And they both suck.
Yeah.
Right, and of course it is important to say that all demons should be destroyed, all devils should be destroyed, all distinction between them is, in my opinion, quite immaterial.
And all women's rights to vote should be destroyed.
That's in character.
That was so in character.
Tyler. You're panda.
How do demons get bigger forces? I know devils do that through like the souls of other people, hence the reason why of bringing down Helm's Hold. But how do demons get better?
Would you like to be a
Roll
part
me
of
a
an
religion check,
experiment,
bro.
Gore?
What's that?
Roll me a religion check, bro.
Oh gosh.
Or you can
I
just be a
will.
part of my blood experiments, and we can find out.
That's a 4.
You have no idea.
What did you roll?
4.
You have literally no idea, and you would.
Okay.
That is so beyond anything you've ever even thought about.
Yep.
You've been more concerned with killing them than figuring out where they come from.
Fair.
At the very least, we've been granted an audience with Zarya, and we can begin our bargaining from there.
So what's the next step?
There's
As
potential.
dangerous as it is.
I think the bargaining is done. We just need assurances, simple things, clarifications. This doesn't mean Waterdeep will be free to take down. This doesn't mean, ideally, we would be free to return to Helm's Hold before its rising. And are there any other loose ends that we are to?
Gilded Legion.
The Gilded Legion. What
The
a,
Gilded Legion is one that I think we might be able to take care of ourselves if it's not given a. Well,
If Zariel's still supporting the Gilded Legion, there's no telling
is that...
what they're still capable of.
it's true.
Oh, and of course that is knowledge Kenneth Kennedy would hold. I'm pleased that we expressed this.
What is the Gilded
I
Legion
also-
doing right now in Waterdeep?
They are fighting the cultists, and also, they're also, it seems to be doing the similar happenings as to what happened in Helm's Hold.
One other thing,
He is not under anyone's supervision anymore. He appears to just have completely branched off.
One other thing is the sword, as well as the Hell Rider remnant. I, for one, would at least like to try to give her the sword. And I do think it may come to, no matter what happens with Rock Tulkesh, if the sword does not redeem her, then I think we also may need to
Try to destroy her?
sorry.
If
But
she
that
is
is-
destroyed, how will Helmshold return?
Maybe we need the assurance that Helmshold is returned.
I think we
Prior.
return Helmshold before we begin the battle.
There's your ticket home.
We'll find a way.
It is. I mean, we do have an angle. What remains of Helm's Hold has been stripped bare. There is scarcely anything left. Holding it here may not even serve her best interests.
Also, a thought. And this is Gore's.
But wait, if. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go on, Gore.
Yeah, this is the extent of Gore's intelligence here. If we bring Helmshold up, the devils that are on top of Helmshold, wouldn't they just go up to the surface? And we're just bringing a bunch of devils into the surface? Or I don't know how that works. But
You've asked well. That is a pressing question.
Still a far better situation for Helmshold than if they were down here.
It is true. Above, there are paladins we could send in from abroad. Supplies that the people would have.
is there a lot of people in Helmshold still? Or out of
I mean, there was that whole group of survivors and holdouts. So it was like you didn't exactly count them, but they were hundreds, if not over 1,000.
Okay. I wasn't for sure if okay, Helmshold, since it's been down here, only 10% of the population is still down there. But I guess. Whatever. If one person. Yeah. I gotcha. I know that we were talking with Mad Maggie for a little while about stuff. Do we still want to do that, or do we want to just go up north?
Honestly, I do not foresee any intelligence Mad Maggie could provide us. And I think her service to us has been
Wait, Mad? Oh yes, Mad Mag.
Mad Maggie is one of the, if you want to call it, leaders in this.
Yes, I know. I interrogated one of her stupid minions.
Yeah.
It is time that her self-interest in having helped us bore fruit, I think.
I don't know if there's much more to do, but to be off.
Let's row.
To Mad Maggie.
So are we going to Zaria right now?
Oh yeah, are we going to Mad Maggie's or first Rosario? Or are we just messaging Mad Maggie?
No, I think Mad Maggie is going to do her thing and be just fine.
We do have. I know that Magnus also had news.
Yep.
And he should be coming on soon.
Oh, it is so. Yeah.
And
That's the only other thing.
getting his opinion on the chaos that's happening.
So, kind Lord Louis, forgive me, have we acquired your name?
What? You said Kind Lord Louis? Oh, yes, I forgot my name is still this on here. How do I change that?
You have asked.
One second.
Yeah.
I can always forget how to change this stupid thing.
This
Edit
character art is
cursor
amazing, by the
profile.
way. It's so cool.
It's so gnarly, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you don't have to tell me, Thomas, but is he a soul knife, and are his soul knives like claws that he throws at people?
So he is. I mean, pretty clearly soul knifey. Let's just say that's not what. Oh, why can't I change this stupid name? Edit profile. There we go. Edit per server profile.
There it is.
Yeah. All right. The name is Hester.
Oh,
He's also inspired by. Just for context, we have our next door neighbor right now has a cat that sits on her windowsill all the time when the windows are open, and so we just named it, and it's just partially the inspiration beyond this for this character existing.
Nice.
I can send a picture of that in the chat too.
do it.
Let me find it.
Miracle's Invoker, by the way, kills people in games in Baldur's Gate Limited. Oh, brutal card, big sleeper hit.
Yeah.
Especially good in like the blue-black initiative deck, or if you've got like a red-black go wide token strategy, that can
And everyone gets menace, which is crazy.
oh yeah, nasty.
Why isn't it opening?
I had to download the image.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
I think it's because it's a iPhone. It's an HI whatever. That's file. Come on, buddy. Boy.
That's
Ooh.
Oh, it's because I edited the photo, probably.
That is a good boy.
It's just a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yes, he is a soul knife, but not only.
Nice.
You'll see as soon as we enter combat what
I'm
his true
so
nature
excited.
is. It is.
I want to do
gnarly.
more combat. I really want to do more combat.
Hey, you want to fight me? Fight me. I will beat you.
I think
I want to teleport around like a madman.
So,
Soul Knife
Hester,
was what?
it
Yeah.
seems like you're joining us for the remainder of our time here in the underworld.
Things have gotten urgent. I do bring hope of. Well, what we hope is effective communication with the above world. Now, that's right, Blake. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
May
So
I
I think it'd be best if we filled in Kenneth
Beneficial.
on all the happenings. Get his counsel as well.
Well, we have a person, Mishak. He's able to send things across long
Not
distances,
consistent.
so he might be able to assist
Currently,
with that.
the only contact we've gotten from Mishak is to Brandy about oogling over her, which
Speaking
I
of-
think stop
That
doing.
sounds about right.
You know about
Speaking
that.
of
That's
which,
fine.
is she well?
Yeah, you needn't worry. She can handle herself, or so she says.
Good.
Say, Hester, you have been sent down with a sending stone that is basically embedded inside what looks like a crude prototype, sort of jury-rigged copy of the Infernal puzzle box.
Ooh, now that has frightening and dreadful implications for the future.
Well,
It's embedded in the
It's really
center.
cool.
So the problem is that you guys have been able to contact Helmsfold whenever you want to, but Helmsfold has not been able to contact you. It's basically undergoing signal jamming, you might think of it, which is why it's so hard to teleport in. It's easy to get stuff out of Avernus. It's much harder to get stuff in. And this will hopefully solve that problem.
This is Hester reporting in, Kenneth. Over.
Yeah.
Ah, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Good to hear from you.
I have found the group down here.
You're with the Helldivers.
Yes, they are mostly intact
Mostly.
and have appeared to have acquired army.
Multiple, actually.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to hear from you, Kenneth.
That
Well,
Jacob?
is much smaller now.
Yeah.
Casualty report. What's left of them? I hear Jacob.
I am here.
You don't know who that is. I didn't know who that was either. He
One
kind
is
of reminds
accounted
me of
for,
Boris
except-
a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Short Boris, short Boris, short Boris.
Shortboard.
So yes, that's Gore. He appears to be new. They do not have. It appears Louis is about to pass from this world, and also,
Clayton was lost much earlier.
what was the other one that died?
Clayton.
Clayton was lost a time ago, according to these gentlemen.
Yeah, seems all the holy men are dying.
Well, not
Shit.
all.
Who else?
Myself.
Oh yes. Excuse me. Of course.
Anyway, Kenneth, here, to just jump to matters of seeming urgency. This is the predicament the group is in at this time. I just relay kind of what we just talked about, because I don't want to say it all again. And then, yes, what do you think would be the best means of proceeding? We are leaning towards doing the fastest possible way to return Helm's Hold and prevent Waterdeep.
You must understand, even with everything you tell me and my mind for these things, you know you are going to be able to make a better decision than I can. I am not there. I do not know the lay of the land. I will never have a full understanding, and nor do I wish it, because that would require me being with you. But one thing I can do is impress upon you, this is not something to dilly-dally on, which I know you know, and Hester is probably impressed upon you. Things were bad when you left. Things are nigh on apocalyptic now. Cultists rule the streets. Both us and the Gilded Legion only manage to hold on to safe zones, where some semblance of civilian life may take place. But this is no longer fighting rebels and cultists. This is a war in the streets of Waterdeep. Casualties are mounting quickly, and they are not ones we can sustain. Demons, not just cultists, but demons walk the streets on occasion. We've even been forced into cooperation with the Gilded Legion on rare occasions in order just to keep the city from being overrun. We're caught very much between the rock and the hard place.
Understood. It seems we need to deal with this.
Whatever you do, know that we do not have more than. At current rates, my officers estimate the city will be overrun within 2 weeks.
How long has it been since we left? Or since the party left?
Left just over, at least as in our time, about 3 weeks ago.
Does that line up?
It does not.
Dear. Feels far longer.
You guys have not really been able to keep track of time down here. But you guys, it's not totally wildly off, but you guys say you've guys been down here like maybe just over a week or so. It's like if you were gonna try really hard to keep track of how many hours go in your time, which you can't do consistently. But it's obvious more time has passed in the overworld than down here.
So we really need to get going.
We'll hurry, Kenneth. We're doing what we can.
Make whatever deals you have to.
Whatever it takes.
What if it takes what?
No, I just said whatever it takes.
Oh, this is technology helps, but not quite consistent.
Hey.
There you go.
Yo.
It's Magnus.
I can't talk yet.
Well,
That's okay.
I think that's all we have to report for now, Kenneth, but we will remain in contact.
I should say one more thing, in that the Gilded Legion, they're setting something up. It's big in their camp, in their square. It's undercover right now. We can't see it under some great tarp, as best I can tell, but it is dozens of feet tall.
I thought they already brought the Vonindod in. What are they doing now?
Roll a history check.
Okay, history. I am proficient. Yeah, baby, 19.
Yeah. So when talking about what happened in Helm's Hold, they built two things in Helm's Hold. One was this great statue that you now know in the Vonindod. The other was they set up a black obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
Little sus.
If there's anything that you can do to tear that down, please. I think it's the way that they can bring it.
We suspected as much. We don't know, and well, I will see what we can do. But spending forces on the Gilded Legion that would leave the city open to the cultists. We will try, but there's little we can do from this side, apart from keeping stability is the best of our efforts.
I see. It would almost be better that the cultists were around than if they were to set that up. I believe it's what has the power to drag it into Avernus. It's a theory, but possibly scarily accurate.
Any further intel would be welcome in the future, but until we are sure, everything rides upon this theory being correct.
We do know that the cultists want. The cultist does not want does not want that obelisk assembled.
There lies a possibility there of us not even having to do it ourselves.
If there might be potential where your allies shift to the cultists.
If only it were true that the enemy of my enemy were my friend in this case.
Good
Regardless,
luck.
is there anything else for me? I have, as you might imagine, pressing matters to attend to.
No more. Thank you for
Let us
sending
go.
aid. We are grateful. And we will continue to keep you updated and hope for success.
Of course. It's good to be able to speak with you again.
Hmm.
Keep me posted on anything that, well, I might need to hear.
Aye.
So that said, goodbye and best of luck to each of you.
Over and out.
And the little thing has been rattling this whole time. It's been sort of staticky, not perfect, but the sending stone will start like stop vibrating and it'll turn off.
The world feels much smaller now, for some reason.
Hmm.
Would have thought. Well, Hester, thank you for your sacrifice in coming down here. I'm sure it wasn't an easy decision to make. But
Kenneth asked. Let's go.
aye. To Zariel.
Owen, can you speak yet?
Perhaps we prepare ourselves. I think at least Gore, you still look quite a bit beat up. As he kind of gives us Over has not really like looked at you directly this entire time yet, Gore.
Yeah.
Sort of a thin ice that's running.
Yeah. I think for him, Gore just limps around a lot. And a bunch of cuts are on him, but he is still just hanging in there. Yeah. A little rest would be
Let's
nice.
rest. We have some time to wait until Magnus returns. He should come.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
would you permit us to take a long rest that is just 8 hours of like applying first aid, mustering forces, and like preparation?
I'm gonna say
We can also just order people
no,
to do
because
that.
your biological requirements are still you need to sleep, and that's sort of the whole point. Like you can take those times of preparation and stuff, but it'd be a longer. You still need to sleep for 6-7 hours without otherwise you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
I fear a night's rest will be required before we are able to depart, which means we've at least 8 more hours in this place.
Yeah. And it's still early since you guys. It's only been a few hours since you guys woke up originally. You had your meeting with Gawain, and now all this sort of stuff after Louis' death and stuff. Now this meeting. So you can you have a period of time you need to muster your forces and all that sort of stuff before you can that's hours of undertaking.
I can give some preparations for the army. I'm fully rested at this point, so I would only need for some sleep, maybe like a short rest sort of vibe. So
I can do a short rest.
No.
Sounds, but ultimately
We have the rest of the day. We can do the preparations part of things, and then just take a long rest and leave.
Yeah,
works for me.
Great.
So you guys can spend the rest of the day doing whatever preparations you want before you take it. You actually rest, and we'll do that. Owen will be here in 5 minutes, and he's got some intel for y'all too. I need to pee really bad. So if there's anything you want to do that?
Do it.
What was I going to say? Hester's going to be arm wrestling one of the ogres.
While you're doing that, Olvar is definitely walking over to you and gesturing you to the training grounds to see what you're made of. Because we need to know our assets before we...
Sure.
Oh, that's great. If I have time, I will absolutely,
Are you sure you want to do this, Olvar?
I like you. Come on.
Hester just gives him a wink and continues. I'm not gonna lie, Tristan. Blake and I were talking before this, and we're like, Olvar and Hester are definitely gonna get along.
I can feel it.
Yes.
Now is the time.
Yep.
I'd like to test your mettle a little bit before we begin. Yeah, I'll roll initiative. It'd be my pleasure to roll a 7. I'm assuming you're faster.
Yes, I am. I am like 17, but
Like to switch Olvar's initiative.
no.
Do you have the alert feat?
I don't. What feat do I have? I have what? I have something.
Magic initiate.
No. What do I have? Oh, that's kind of fun. Wow. Tabaxis don't get heroic inspiration, right? That's lame.
No.
Anyways, I have a different feat that doesn't have any bearing on this right now. Anyways, first turn of combat, we're sparring, Blake.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
You're gonna you see how far apart do we start? Just
I
for
think 30 feet. I think 30 feet
Okay.
is fun. What do you think?
That works. That works.
Great.
I can because Tabaxis be like that. Can just move 80 feet on the first turn of combat.
80?
Because I can move twice my movement speed. It's like I just
That's-
pounce.
For like the first,
so-
that's cool. Like that.
Yeah, it's gnarly. So Hester's just going to move towards you with just like blazing speed, and in the midst of
Impressive.
that, he's going to enter a frenzied rage.
Oh baby.
Oh
And-
boy.
Ooh, a barb rogue. Okay. Okay.
I'm
Vicious.
so sorry.
No, I'm not mad at all.
I'm recklessly attacking naturally,
Mhm.
and I rolled a natural 20 on the first roll,
Good.
and that means
Let's see what you're made of.
Wait, no, I just maxed out the first dice, right?
You max out the first dice, and then
Is it just the weapon though, or is it like does that include sneak attack type stuff? Does that get maxed
Just
out too?
regular weapon damage is max with a 20. It's like
Okay.
whenever your default weapon is max their automatic weapon damage, and then everything else is rolled up.
And so I re-roll all the sneak attack dice a second time, but it's not just automatically
Yeah, no, that's not maxed. That's not what.
Okay.
it is.
perfect.
That'd be crazy.
That
if
makes
it was,
sense.
Oh my gosh. With.
So it's really just a little boost for like some barbarians, fighters, and mostly just them.
Yeah, the whole idea is
Something
if you roll that 20, your regular attack is already perfect, and everything else on top of that is a bonus.
Yeah.
you don't have brutal critical, do you? Or that's not a thing anymore for barbarians.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Strikes is the substitution.
49 points of damage.
Oh.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, I got like 5d6 sneak attack and then the 2d6 from the frenzy rage. It's pretty nasty. And then I'll attack it the second time because I can do that. As a 22 hit.
It does.
That's a measly 8 points of damage on the second hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, but when he like jumps on you, he like with one hand just like gouges you with his claws, and then the other hand comes through and just like jabs you with a psionic dagger. Yeah,
I love that.
I just, like this giant angry cat, like it was like an angry cat.
It's like literally like,
Yeah.
you know how, like when it's Tai Lung jumping at the prison break onto these guys, like
Mhm.
that's what it feels like. You're just like, like just
I love that.
yes, it is very fun.
Ooh.
Yes, and that's my turn because I had to use my bonus action to rage. So I can't attack you a third time yet.
I see. Well, hey, that's okay. That's all right. Woof. I think Olvar's like saying he's like ready position. He's got his great club out and it's like sparking with energy. He's like, let's see what you can. Well, I do like you, son. Just for a little just for a little retaliation, so we can trade some blows.
Yep.
I don't think we need to go much more than this, but
No,
it's
I
pretty
think that's
fun.
good.
So, Olvar is gonna let out a string of attacks, which I believe are now all made at advantage because of reckless attack. Is that correct?
They are.
That's delightful.
That's correct. Oh, crit me
Well, the
back.
first one is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Good.
The second one, yeah, the second one, well, it's 25, or it's not gonna be a 14. That's for sure.
Well, roll that three again, because it's at advantage.
Well, no. Those were my 2 rolls for my last one, just in case I critted.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm debating.
25 does hit.
Yeah. And then do I? No. Yeah, I do. Third attack is. There we go. 23. Does that hit?
That does hit too.
Good. So 3 attacks. One of them.
21.
Yeah. One a natural 21, bro. I guess that's okay.
I have a magic item that helps with that. But.
Very good. Olvar is going to then brandish like in a excited look in his eyes, and suddenly, as you're closed into him, like face to face, feral, exploding around you in this sort of. It's going to be considered cold damage. No, it's not actually. It's going to be considered necrotic damage. Spirit Shroud is being activated. But it's like sort of these like flitting around almost in the sense of like you feel a drop in your stomach in the way that like when the storm builds up and the tornado's about to hit, how everything like kind of shrinks down. Anyway, as we activate some Spirit Shroud, which is an extra D8 of damage, I believe.
Yes.
Within 10 feet of you. Great. You're wet, bub? Okay. You take off. Do you want me to pause? You want me to pause while you go get some underwear? Excuse me, gentlemen. Ruth, do you want to pause? And I can pause it and you can go get some underwear? Okay. Go upstairs to your... And Ruth, mommy's doing her thing right now. So you just go up and get the underwear and then come back down, okay? Or go potty. But then go up these stairs up here, okay? Yep. Okay. Okay. You wipe it off with toilet paper. Great. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Be back.
we activate Spirit Shroud
Yes.
with our bonus action. And the attack, the first one will be, well, maybe the last one. Nat 20 first. Let's start with that.
Yeah. Give me credit up.
Excuse me. That was to hit again. Anyway, okay. So it's max damage 12. Actually, this is all a lot of it's thunder. With the thunder, so with this magic great club, it does an extra D8 of damage. That would also be maxed. Is that correct? Because it's like the weapon.
Yeah, anything your weapon you normally roll is for pure what the weapon does. So it wouldn't be the thunder, I don't think. Just
for the thunderous like great club, it does it just does extra damage. Yeah. Okay. Great. So 22 plus that would be 24. Then we have to do that one. 24. 27 plus 2d8 for the. So 27. Is that 27 plus another 14? So 41 points of damage for the first one, as the great club swings around, just cracks you in the ribs, and literally feels like you've just been hit by thunder. And then we'll just roll the rest of them.
This is fun.
It is fun. How exciting! Great. Nine. Let's do this again. 3. That's not right. Excuse me. Disregard that. There we go. 9, 12. So 21. So another 21 points of damage for the other 2 hits, I believe.
Gotcha.
And you, with the last one being Booming Blade, has hit you, and you're pushed 10 feet back from my push property, and a cage of energy surrounds you.
You see, he as he skids back, he kind of goes into the position where he's got one hand on the ground in front of him, and he's kind of looking around at the cage.
Good.
And then he throws a psychic blade.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna wave a hand, and the energy that's sheathed around you, ready to explode, it dies away. And I think you'll do very nicely, Hester. It's a pleasure to have you on board.
Hester just goes, I can see why you have it on.
Aye.
The others, I'm still not sure.
They can handle their own. They each have their own strengths. Some maybe more than others. A pained look kind of passes his eyes. Okay, I need to go grab my daughter, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, sounds good. Hester just kind of says, I still don't know why Misha.
He has his uses.
He has
Perhaps
little
not in combat.
For kind of wimpy spellcasters.
Based. Alright, I guess Wolver's not here.
Blake, while we were talking and visiting and sparring, at least while Gore is watching sparring, could he get a short rest?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes. Okay. Sweet.
It's fine. We're gonna be resting, right? I didn't even actually put the damage on my sheet,
true.
so.
True. If we're resting, then never mind. I actually don't need the short. I don't need the long rest.
Well,
because everything.
Bar and I just did 60 damage each to each other, so I might as
fair.
well.
Well, if we're doing.
Hey, and we weren't counting, but you dealt 40 to me.
Fair. Well, and you dealt a lot to me, so I didn't know how much.
So, Magnus, what do you have to report to us from the Outer Rim?
Yeah.
Let me pull up my notes here real quick.
Yeah. Owen was there last
Because
session.
I'm trying to make food because I'm really hungry. Yeah.
How are the booth patties over there doing?
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. I'm trying to think in the context of literally what just happened, where I've only heard half of it because my car audio decided to not play my Discord anymore. So, in whatever context makes the most sense, the 8th Legion is broken into 2 factions overall. One is led by Blue Abishai named Velithar, and the other is Graxus the Mangler, who is an Orthog. Velithar has the smaller of the two armies, of the two factions, but all his faction mainly consists of the higher generals of the original 8th Legion. So a lot more technical personnel. In terms of Graximus, the Mangler, he has a vast majority of the army, and he has like all the foot soldiers. It appears that he's more of like the people's champion type of situation. So most of the soldiers kind of rally around behind him. So
You got a populist,
yeah, we
a
have
lifelong politician.
we have one. In other words, we have one army that can overwhelm via numbers, and the other that would be more fighting via strategy with smaller numbers.
Okay. We got connections that through Jacob and I guess Jacob and Alvar are here, so they can say their own thing. Never mind. But
Well, are we doing this in character or out? You were probably there at the meeting in character. So basically, Zariel came to us in a dream and said, "Hey, if you get rid of this Rocktool Kesh guy for me and pledge your physical service to me, I will release your souls from service. I will raise Helm's Hold back up, and we'll kind of be square."
Oh, so we just have to go kill a person. That's a demon.
Yeah.
Kill a demon, then
Maybe not even demon.
Yeah.
You know? You have to kill a
What
god.
is he?
That's
So-
kind of what we have.
Rocktool Cash is the person behind all the spies that's happening at Waterdeep right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
that's the
Yeah.
the cultists are rallying behind.
Yep.
Yep.
And as a player, if you remember from a previous campaign, after we had a little dungeon crawl and
Yeah,
nearly
was-
defeated Gwen, that thing that came after us and killed Jaden's character.
That's what I was about to say. Like, that name sounds very familiar. I think that's the thing that killed Jaden. Great, awesome. The thing with blades in its body.
Mhm.
What a
Gnarly.
freaky guy.
So, did you take the deal or not?
We have been
Kind of
told
planning on it.
that we were planning to and have been told to show up and say to the doorkeeper, "Hey, we're here to talk biz with Zariel." And then-
Owen, speaking of deals, that reminds me.
Oh yeah.
There was last session. Were you here? You weren't here for the recap.
I was
or
here.
anything.
I got the level up.
Okay, all right. So you did take the level. All right.
Yes, I did take it. I was, if not the first, I think I was the second after
You
Omar.
were,
Excellent. That's right. You were here for Louis' death and everything. Yeah.
Yep, I was here for his Louis' death, and I very much was like, "Yo, I'll get 2 levels to protect my brothers," and then proceeded to not protect my brother.
Have a brother die. Proceeded to see the brother die before my eyes.
I had 2 levels up so I could survive and not die. Hey,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, evasion and whatever else I have now is great.
Yeah, I agree.
But so yes, as Owen said, the 8th Legion originally was split between a bunch of different factions. Most of those leaders have been killed, and they've now coalesced between 2 major factions. One under Velithar, the Blue Abishai, sort of the more elites, the higher ups, the more powerful fighters. The more fanatical, Velithar is a super fanatic. Like, he's like fully like on with Kovics, like annihilate demons, Avernus for the devils, that sort of stuff. And Graximus is more a pragmatic sort of figure, more popular on the front lines, like what works, how can we advance our agenda practically, sort of guy.
One's a pencil pushing loser, and the other is a Chad warlord.
Yeah.
Pencil pushing loser.
Quoth Honor Lord Jacob.
It's accurate. That's in character.
Honor Lord Jacob,
Bird.
2026.
Right. Actually, whatever year it is.
Yeah, whatever year it is. I don't even know.
DR something. 41
Actually.
and a few. All right. Yeah.
I put the Rock Tool Cache image on.
The art
Yeah, the
up
art.
in the chat.
Really cool art.
Very cool. Freaky.
Freaky.
Dude. Eberron is full of such crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sick setting.
What'd you think of my character art, Owen? Did you see it?
I did, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what multi-classing decided to do.
Yeah. I was debating between this and just straight gunslinger, like sniper player, essentially.
Which
But
also sounded really fun, I'm not gonna lie.
they both sounded so fun, but I went full cat mode.
Is the only healer Magnus?
Present today,
Meshach.
yes.
I think
Yeah,
Meshach can do a little bit of
And
healing.
the only thing I'm effective about healing is I can cover distance.
Yeah.
So define healer. You have people with healing.
Well, our
We
party
have
is
a healer.
our party's way of healing is to kill the other
Kill everything.
kill the people that are hurting us and not yeah.
We
My way
only
of healing is not taking damage in the first place.
Yes.
Killing them first.
Yep. That's our way of healing.
yeah. I like healing the same way I like healing in my game Wizard 101. Not using my turn to do it.
Yes.
So, is there anything else you want to do while we prep, or shall we take our long rest and then we can start moving chess pieces?
I would like to satisfy or to see if I can get these RAM attachments on all the vehicles or some of the vehicles. I want to get that satisfied if possible.
Roll me another D100. I don't know how much progress you had previously.
I had 19% last time, so I don't.
Okay, yeah.
That's 80. That's 84.
I guess I definitely shouldn't have given you I definitely had you roll a D20 and not a D100.
Correct.
That's not right.
Which one isn't correct?
It should be the D20. I spent a few days to roll two D20s and add those.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I got an 84. This time
Sorry.
it's a that's a 21.
With two D20s.
Yeah, that's 21 for 2D.
So you're getting close to that. Like you guys, you have the design. You're starting to actually make the battering rams, but you're not close to done yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
But and you can also roll another 1d4 to replenish strength of your unit.
Yes.
Is
That's
that
one.
everyone or just him? Because I know the
Anyone who has a
Ashen-
damaged unit, every few days you'll roll a 1d4 to see what you can replenish.
Okay. The Ashen Horde got dropped to 20, right?
I'm not keeping track. That's on you guys.
All right. I believe that it was dropped to 20, and a 3 would put it back to 22.
Right, yeah, you're back at max strength. Yeah, you can only go up to your max BR.
I go up by 1, so I'm at 14 out of my max is 18.
Okay, great.
Getting there.
Yep.
He lost a
Slowly
lot.
but surely.
Yeah.
So outside of that, I don't think pretty good. At least I don't have any plans for.
Yeah.
Great.
I think Hester would be hanging out with Olvar if Olvar would have him around.
Hester, I think I trust you enough to say, would you like to see my current project?
Oh no.
It's time, boys. It's the last chance
Yeah.
for more rat eugenics.
One more thing, Olvar. As soon as you finish sparring with Hester,
Mhm.
along with your recent power up, I don't know exactly what the status is, but your Thunderous Great Club, you can feel some last barrier unleashed, and it is now fully operational.
I had a feeling. I was actually going to ask about that, so thank you for thinking.
Yes.
I'm so excited, guys. Are you ready? I'm
What does that
ecstatic
mean?
about it. This thing is like a legendary weapon.
Oh, jeez.
I can now. No, I think I'll just save it for a combat. It's gonna be awesome.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Magnus, I could suck you into the earth if I so chose.
Do it. You won't. I have. And then when you stick me in the earth, my trunk's gonna stick out, blow up, blow dart at you, and you're gonna take 5d6 damage in the face.
Little slap.
One more.
All right.
So Hester, if you want in, I'm gonna show you some rat eugenics, bro.
Sweet.
Bro.
All right, roll me however many D100s you want with how many rats you have.
Yeah. How many rats do I have? Because well, first I'm gonna come up to Reaper Chief and say I think we're nearing the end. How many more experiments do we need until you think we could give you something truly great, Reaper Chief? You would command these forces.
Maybe
Oh gosh.
less than 10. I think 5 or 6 might do the trick. We're
My
figuring
thoughts as
it out.
well. My thoughts as well. I feel like the chart is almost done. Why don't you bring 10 rats in?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Lord.
Hopefully
He
at
will
least
go
5 will be your lieutenants.
And he will drag in 5 or 10 rats coerced from the tunnels of the camp.
As I'm walking and prepping, I'm like noticing that there's less and less were-rats, and I'm like, where are these rats going?
It's just the harsh
Yeah,
environment of
harsh
Avernus
environment.
just doesn't really.
It's
It's natural attrition.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Minus 1 BR because I'm losing one.
no.
Oh, I assure you, you were not losing DR on most of these rats.
It's 50-50.
But
Fair
some of
enough.
them. Some of them definitely. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm gonna start rolling. How much can we change it by? At this
Right
point?
now,
Is it
right now you can change it by up to positive or negative 5.
positive, negative 5. Great. That's perfect. There's a decent number of gaps that I'm feeling at the moment, but we're gonna rip some. Okay. We already know that. So I rolled a 14. I'm going to change that to a 16.
The rat, one of its legs, just only one, grows like 4 feet longer, and it can barely walk. Its walking speed is reduced by half.
Sorry, friend. Maybe we'll get back to you. And I get to the next one. After, of course, we've given a great... Hester, you witness Olvar giving what is obviously a well-rehearsed speech at this point of things for the greater good. You're making a great sacrifice for this army. There's a possibility you could become immensely powerful. You also might die. Drink the blood.
Some of you might die, but that's a
Some of you may
sacrifice I'm
die.
willing to make.
Yeah. The next one. Ooh, this is great. Okay. Yeah, let's just hit the 36. Let's do that. Actually, I'd like to make an intelligence check to nuance if I want to bring that down or if I want to go.
Make a medicine check.
I know it goes up, so maybe a medicine check.
Yeah.
Piss.
You should try it on this one. I grab
9.
it.
9.
9. You don't really have any idea what would be
Okay.
what's better or worse.
We'll stick with a 36 then.
Its teeth start to grow and elongate until it has 2 giant tusks coming out from its underjaw, almost like a boar,
That's sick.
giving it an unarmed attack of 1d6 and like a charge.
Oh,
That's pretty sweet.
Extra unarmed, or extra damage unarmed attack. Great. That was 2. The next one.
please tell me you have a spell.
Actually, I'm gonna grab 2 more. I'm gonna grab 4 more. Just gonna roll a bunch of D100s and various things. Okay.
Also, roll me a medicine check before you do this.
Oh yes. That is a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you can now increase it. You can now increase it by another. That adds 2, so you can now increase it by up to 7, or increase or decrease by up to 7.
Okay. Great. Where'd that other one go? Perfect. Okay, we have up to 7. Great. One of them I'm gonna go. We have. Okay. The 26 would be good. So 26.
26.
Yeah.
It grows dark, leathery wings, giving it a flying speed of 30 feet.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
30-foot flight speed. This is great.
We got voice
Okay.
speed.
Perfect. The next one is a 3.
A 3.
Yeah. So 1 to
It explodes.
1 to 5.
Oh. It turns blue with yellow polka dots.
Nice.
Do we unlock a new
Does it
skin?
do anything?
New skin for the werewolves.
New skin unlocked.
The opposite of camouflage.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very. Oh,
He's
interesting.
literally
And I got a. Oh,
distraction.
perfect. I also got a 6. So let's hear that one. I really want to hear these low ones.
Its eyes start to bulge out of its head until they pop out and are dangling by its stalks.
Ugh.
Wait, so
And that's
it
it.
work though?
Floating in a
They're just
halo.
dangling there horrifically. He has to like pull his eyes up to see anything. He has disadvantage on perception checks.
At first, I thought you were a genius. I'm a little concerned.
This is science, Hester, and it may be brutal, but okay. Great.
tries to shove him back in his face. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
I know that one, but I need to go down, and I know. I
Roll me
don't know
another
that.
medicine check.
Size now.
Another medicine check. It's a 6.
You don't get any. You don't get anything.
Okay, so the next 2, we're gonna bring one of them down because I rolled a 61. We're bringing that down to a. We're bringing that down to a. So I either want to bring it down into the 51 to 55 tier or to the 56 to 60 tier.
Mm-hmm.
And I might roll, but I want to use my intuition for this. What should I roll?
Make me that medicine check.
I'm gonna take it. It's a natural 1.
Oof.
You don't really have no idea. Again, you still have no idea.
Yeah.
Both. Or both
Alright.
good.
I don't know if they are or not. We're just gonna go to 56.
56. It's both its legs like gain like a foot, and they like look super athletic and almost like those prosthetic legs like you see on like runners.
Mm.
And it
Yeah.
its walking speed is increased by 10 feet.
Okay.
It gets super athletic legs.
Perfect. And the last one of this batch is a 77. We're gonna keep that.
the target 77. The target becomes just super gaunt and thin,
That makes
almost
sense.
like its muscle seems to shrink away, and its strength is reduced to 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
Roll me another medicine check.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. 14.
So you can increase or decrease by up to 8 now.
Okay. That was 6 out of our 10. And I need a few more. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby.
Hester's just eating popcorn.
That's a 96. We're keeping that.
Nice. The target doesn't seem to do anything. Is my favorite. It doesn't seem to do anything for a second until its head starts to like twitch to its side. You see like a bulge coming out of its neck, like this great tumor. Until you see it opens and you see teeth and 2 small eyes pop out. Until another small head pops out of its neck. It's like pivoting. And it's like almost like it's being birthed into life. And they both heads look at each other and they scream. And then they're like, but this is a good thing. It now has 2 heads on the swivel, 2 minds controlling it, which gives it advantage on saving throws against being charmed, frightened, or stunned, and advantage on perception checks.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Horrible.
Charmed, frightened, or stunned, and advantage on perception checks.
But this is a good thing because now he has 2 heads.
It's just like
All the
freaking out. We're like,
that
okay.
affect people don't affect him as much.
All right, that was 7. All right, that sucks. Okay, I rolled a 2 on die. There's not enough that I could change it to.
Yeah, you can
That I
choose whether he
don't
wants to
already
lose his eyes or he get
Yeah, or the polka dot. Because it's by 8.
But you can't roll another medicine check after that.
Okay. 12.
Let's not kill another one.
Or 12 for the medicine check.
You can change it by up to 9 now.
Great. Okay. What do I need? I need a 31 to 35.
Now, a rat folk with leathery wings is just a bat, right?
Yeah.
It's a bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a 51 to 55. Don't know that one. Also don't know 80, all the 80s basically. 81 to 85 and 86 to 90. But that's it. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, that is delightful. 81.
81.
Yeah.
The target's head just starts to balloon to double its size. And then it just stops. He just has a giant head now.
Nice.
Does his intelligence increase?
That's it.
No, it doesn't do it. It gives me no actual effects.
So there's 2 left that we don't know. How many more rats do we have, Reepichi?
That was the last one you brought in.
Do you need more? Just walks out, grabs the first rat he sees, brings it in, drags it in by its throat.
Maybe a few more if this doesn't go well. With that natural 20 medicine check, can I make a petition to roll 2 rolls and pick which one I want, as well as increasing and decreasing by 11.
Sure.
Dang.
I want Reaper Chief to become the most super soldier, like, were-rat. I just want to find out these. So, okay, this is good. We're about to find out.
At the end.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what if at the end we just use only the good ones on Reaper Chief, so make
That's
him
the
like
plan.
just like, yeah, just he becomes
Like recording dosages. Okay, so I rolled a 94. We're gonna decrease that to the 86 to 90 area.
It's
on this
were-rat's ears morph into these small wings, and it gives you fly speed of 5 feet.
There we go.
I kind of like that one more.
Yes.
I love that. Fly speed of 5 feet.
Do we give Reaper Chief both of the wings?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The other one I'm gonna change to get us another. I rolled a 68. We're gonna change that to the 60. To the 71 to 75 range, and just get another super swole.
Yeah, you get a were-rat with a strength score of 18.
Great. All we have left is the 31 to 35 range.
This is ridiculous.
Roll me another medicine check.
I'm so. That's an 8.
You don't get nothing.
Mm-hmm. Reaper Chief or Esther, could you grab me one more rat? And then
Hester will just walk out
time.
with full like, yeah, with his just all his awesomeness. He just literally, like I said, he just grabs one by the neck, just like fully like slams him back first onto the table. And yeah,
This last one,
No way.
Gore sees as like walking around, and he sees a were-rat, and then he sees this black ghost like takes the were-rat and then runs away with it. And
dude, he legit has like plus 13 stealth. So
sure.
I rolled a 27. I rolled a 27 for this last
glimmer
one.
of shadow.
I've changed it to our final, so 31 to 35 range.
Okay, so its ears again start to twitch, and they start to morph. And this time, 4 little, like almost spindly spider legs grow out of the ear and tear them off of the rat, and the ears crawl away, and the rat can no longer hear.
Ugh.
Do the ears have any function?
They just crawled away like spiders into the crevices.
Hey, Thomas. I very much remember something very similar happened to Garth. When I also lost my ears. Because either me or someone else in our party lost ears, but I was the one doing a lot of
My
eugenics.
character just became Skeletor.
Gore, just roll me. What's your passive in perception, Gore?
9.
Yeah, you don't really, you're not really paying that much. You don't notice that they're were-rats. You got hundreds of those. You don't really notice anything.
All right, sounds good.
My chart is finished,
Wow.
It is.
and I turn to Reaper Chief. Are you ready?
Yes, Lord.
Do you wish to become the High Chief of the Blood Lord?
As you say. As you say, Lord. You can tell he's like, do I really have a choice here?
We know what the outcomes are. I would like to create in you a powerful commander for these. I don't even know if I can call them were-rats anymore. It's time. I'm gonna start giving him multiple doses, and we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, I think mathematically it's just a matter of time because you have enough range to avoid all the bad outcomes until you get the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So just roll me just a medicine check for how long and painful a process this is.
Yeah, that checks out. Okay.
Come on.
That is a
I
dirty
would help.
20.
No way.
Ooh.
I mean,
19 undie.
Does that mean you want it to be as painful as
it is an inherently painful process. There's no way you're going to make this nice. You are in hell with medieval medicine, mutating a rat. But it is reasonably quick.
Mhm.
After maybe half hour of different mutations and stuff, I'm just going to list off the abilities of the rat.
Let me
Go down the list here.
high
Of all the
priest,
good ones,
high
he
blood
has-
priest.
he has giant claws that can be used as daggers. He can his eyes can cast light for 15 feet. He has wings that give him 30 feet fly speed. He has giant fang tusks that can be used as unarmed weapons. His AC is increased by 1 from a tough, scabby hide. His arms grow long and flexible, and his reach is 10 feet. His walking speed is increased by 10 feet. His tail is long and whip-like, which can be used as a whip. His eyes are pitch black and have dark vision to a range of 120 feet. His strength
He can
score is
cast
increased
light.
to 18. He's just this giant, beefy rat. I suppose, do you want the wing ears?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do it.
He has
Yeah.
wing ears, increasing his fly speed by another 5 feet to 35 feet.
Definitely how it works. Yes.
Um, and he has another smaller secondary head bantering with him all the time.
Oh,
after
that's
his
awful.
century.
Wait, can you do it multiple times so he's least even? He has 2 heads, 2 additional heads.
No, these don't stack.
Dang it.
Can you imagine just has 6 different heads?
I'll come with a more complete stat block that you can apply that stuff to. But yeah, you got this. He's no longer. These aren't just added on to the were-rat stat block. He's gonna like compound. He's gonna like gain health and stats and that sort of stuff until you have this massive, he's almost large, but he's just a super jacked, 7 foot tall rat with
I cannot wait.
claws and
Chat GPT an image
I
of this.
know.
I know. I'm like, someone. Where's the
Please.
image? Someone make the image right now.
Do it.
I'll work on it. I don't know if it'll be possible. I feel like maybe multiple edits. Like
yeah, I don't think it's gonna get
so much water's about to be wasted. Great. At the end of the process. Oh, go ahead, Doan. Sorry.
Oh, my question is: are you only gonna do it to one rat now?
I have a plan. At the end of the session, I clap now equal, maybe taller than me in height.
Oh yeah.
Reepicheep on there. Well done, my good and faithful servant.
Oh no.
He's looking down at his body. Voice now changed. Thank you, master.
I look around at the rest of the rats, the were-rats that have been variously mutated and whatnot. This is the glory that could come, and the army that I wish to build. All of you, kneel to the high blood priest of the Blood Lord.
Are you gonna change your name to Bloodlord now?
That's my secret name.
Each of the, some of them with positive traits, some of them horrifically mutated. But also they just grovel before Reaper Chief, and Reaper Chief's gonna look over some of them. He's gonna go on to a particularly, his the one maybe one of his arms and legs swapped or something. Turns to you, master. Why do we suffer the impure to live?
If you can see a fit way to change them into a more advantageous form, then so be it. Otherwise, I believe a quick, swift mercy would be best for them. My priest.
Over
He's gonna turn
changed.
to the rats. Purify our ranks. And the next 30 seconds are one of horror as the undesirable rats are cloven, torn to pieces by the powerful, leaving only those with claws, tusks, strength, speed, as the wretched are cloven, ripped, and torn into pieces and consumed by their stronger brethren.
Is the double head
Let's
considered a
see.
strong strength or
Yeah, no, he's good.
okay?
He's good.
This guy likes 40k.
Anyone who has a trait of Reaper Cheap is considered strong.
Yeah, baby. I
That's
turned my
3
last.
years is lucky to live.
So now you got like Reaper Cheap and like 10 rats, all with some sort of bonus.
I turned to Reepicheep, and I will talk to the warlord. The rest of the were-rats are at your disposal. I trust that knowing this, as I tear a copy out of the whole like dosages and lists and all that jazz to him of the demon blood, that you might increase our ranks in various ways, that we might have a specialized army of varying calibers.
Oh gosh.
But none shall share of the great blessings of the blood that the high priest does.
What?
As you say, my lord. Avernus. All of it will be yours. And the little head is like, yes, all ours, all ours, all ours.
So, to clarify, High Lord Olivar took this were-rat from Gore and says, "You are mine now. I'll talk to your boss." And then it's like, all right, go get other were-rats. And against their will, / we're going to convince them that this is a good thing. And now they're brainwashed, and you're also like, I'll talk to your boss. You're mine now. You worship me. Or honor me. Follow me.
Yeah. Follow. This is the will of the Bloodlord.
This is the way.
Why is the Bloodlord now?
The hope is that I have that they can create an army that has some beefcakes, some fly boys, various. The higher the lieutenant, the more blessings that they receive.
This is crazy.
This is
The tusk.
Now we have it's a highly strategic army, though, to have varying different troops and.
I'm not gonna
So
lie. This is really, really cool.
It's so messed up. It's so.
There
messed
are
up.
also other things that it is.
yes.
Morally gray, not even pretty dark.
If this was gray, it's a dark shade of gray.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing when the man comes home from war and is like, I don't want to talk about the things I've done to his family. This is it. Great. I entrust the process to Reepicheep that he will increase our ranks. And I will not speak a word to Gore unless he brings it up to me.
No
Sounds
way.
So Reaper does not have your finesse. He's going to go at it very aggressively. That of a ideological fanatic, and he's going to start to try to do dozens tonight.
Oh gosh. So, how much BR do I lose?
Yeah, I guess I'll roll.
How much BR do you gain?
Yeah. Well,
You're
like,
going to lose.
Yeah.
Adam, you're going to lose 2 BR.
Okay.
And I assume we're all good to take that long rest now.
Uh-huh.
No, we're super good. Sleeping great.
And that's a little
asleep
bit
at
later
this
than
point.
everyone else. But as you all wake up 8 hours later, it seemed like a normal day. Gore, roll a perception check.
Blood priest has been hard at work.
Perception. I have -1, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Hey, 17.
You notice. You don't notice it. You don't notice anything not like a big change in numbers or anything. Just but you notice there's a few rats. That rat has huge fangs. That rat has wings. Just 2 or 3 as you go about the morning.
Sure.
Well, not morning, but within the first 20 minutes if you wake up.
Yep.
And you hear mutterings. I heard they took Gore bag. And little things like that of something's going on.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go and go to Gore. Okay, Gore thinks. So it sounds like our machinists are not. When we're doing these, when we're putting these rams on the vehicles, it sounds like there's oil. Sounds like there's blood that's going on our rats now.
Adam, thank you for going along with the bit. It's so good.
So he's gonna go over and to where the rams are, and he's gonna go. Why? Go to the okay, he probably has a couple guys in charge of the whole putting rams on vehicles process, and he's gonna talk to them saying what?
Yeah, there's a werewolf in charge.
Sure.
And probably Mr. Barkathy's in charge of this.
Sure, yeah. Mr. Barkathy. Why have you been have you seen were-rats drinking our fuel recently?
No, I don't talk to those things. They're henchmen.
Fair.
They die all the time.
Okay.
We get new ones.
I just noticed.
Also, roll a d20 for progress on the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. 15.
15. Move that up to what? 55 now.
Yay.
They're just starting to mount some prototypes. See how they fit.
Okay. Okay. And he'll go and investigate the rams and okay, that's doing good. Okay, investigate the barrels. And Gore kind of understand how much he has and noticing that we have a barrel missing.
Yeah, it wasn't missing. Some of the web rats haven't been showing up for work either. Had to get some new replacements. They're not. We had 3 go. I don't know where they are.
Make sure that the barrels are sealed and double check to make sure they're not doing anything interesting with the fuel. All right, thank you. He's gonna go over to. He's gonna go trying to track down a were-rat with
That's not hard. I mean, there's still hundreds of were-rats scurrying around.
He's gonna track down a were-rat that does not have anything, and go. Do you know any of your were-rat friends to be drinking this oil, drinking our fuel?
What? We thought it was on your orders. They take them into the chamber.
Who takes them?
The big one, Reba Cheap.
He looks like you though. What? What do you mean big?
Well, not anymore. He's much stronger. They take them in there and they make them strong. Is this not what your orders?
Let me do some more investigating. Do you know where they're going?
I've not been. They take them. I ran them into the tunnels and into some of the old storage chambers.
Okay, thank you. Continue your work. Don't drink the blood. And he's gonna go off.
What if they tell me to drink the blood?
Try your best not to. And he's just gonna walk away and go over to like the storage sheds, start opening them up, and one of them he's gonna look.
So the Gorguts can't, like, there's a lot of old, like, this place has been inhabited by war bands before the Gorguts. This place has been a base for hundreds of years. Different places, groups will move in and move out. There's old chambers and like just hundreds of chambers dug into the rock that are deeper and some less used than others.
Mm-hmm.
One of these, and you don't know the whole layout, like you've only been here for a few weeks.
Yeah.
One of these is at random, is in which the whole process is where Reepicheep has his laboratory recruitment shrine. I don't know.
I like what this is going. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a d6. And if I roll the number that Tristan, that you call out, I will find it. If not, I can't find it, and it'll just be whatever. If that's okay.
Sure.
So
I'll go odds.
Odds. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it is a 5. So one of them, I open up one of the doors, and what do I see?
You get to one of the doors, and you'll see a hulking were-rat with long, like Wolverine claws, standing at the door. He'll look at you. Lord Gore.
What
Are you here
happened?
at the Blood Lord's orders? Are you here to see the progress?
Yes.
Very well. And he will step aside, and he'll it's a ramshackle metal door.
Yep.
Goes into this large chamber.
Yep. I'll walk in. How are things going in here?
Oh gosh.
You walk in. There's a large storage chamber with a bunch, some barrels of demon blood.
Yep.
Like some of those like surgical tables that like they strap you down to and stuff.
Yeah.
And some horrific arcane-looking medical equipment. On one side, just a pile of were-rat corpses, maybe like 20 or 30 of them.
Sure.
All with some form of mutation. And then on the other, then probably 3 dozen, like 30, 40 different were-rats, all with some sort of mutation. Some of them strong, some of them clawed, some of them arms, some of them with wings, some of them with multiple heads. And you see Reepicheep at the front, this monstrosity, forcing a flask of demon blood down a were-rat, as he's sort of like, will take like a syringe or like hold him down in certain ways, like he's looking at this sort of manual he has scribbled out. It almost looks more arcane than medical, muttering under his breath. And you'll see the were-rat start to twitch until its eyes just turn pitch black. And Reepicheep will turn to the crowd. Another one joins the ranks of the strong. And they'll undo the fastening, the 3 restraints, and the rat will come in and sort of like be embraced by its genetically superior brothers.
Wow.
This has gotten
Gore looks
not
at
out of
this
hand yet.
and goes, "Why? Why?" To Reepicheep.
You're like sitting in the back of the crowd, you say that, the room goes silent, everyone turns and looks at you. And the crowd will sort of part. There's a path between you and Reepicheep.
Yep.
How many were-rats does he see right now?
I mean, at rough count, at first glance, 30 to 40.
Oh gosh!
And Reepicheep,
What have you done?
Warlord, you come to see our progress. We are becoming strong.
Okay. I see.
I see.
How?
We thank you for your benevolence. The Blood Lord is a loyal ally of yours, is he not? Look at what he's done with you. With your strength.
The Blood Lord.
Yes, Olvar.
Ah. Yes. Yes.
Blood Lord.
Yes.
So fun. Guys, imagine if Tristan didn't take us on the route of like, hey, this is how I did everything on the backside, and this is the first time we find out.
I'm so excited.
He comes up to the table and looks at the scribbled up notes and how successful are you?
We have figured out the formula. We are successful 2/3 to 3/4 of the time. Occasionally we have rejects, and he'll gesture to the pile of corpses. The Blood Lord is better at it than I am. He has tasked me in his stead.
Thank you. Good work.
Yes, Avernus will be ours. And all the entire crowd behind him will repeat, Avernus will be ours.
He opens up the door again as he leaves and kind of looks back and kind of okay, and will leave.
Real heroes make a positive impact everywhere they go.
Yep.
Even when they don't mean to.
Yep. And will continue on his day. And
as you leave, you'll just hear from a crowd from the inside the room, next, and another were-rat is dragged forward.
Gore goes to Olvar at this point, and like
You find Olvar sitting in a rather comfortable looking chair, legs crossed, armor's like off. He's just kind of waiting, and he's got his the playbook out, and he's just making some notes, checking over a few things, looking at his equipment.
Yep.
There's an oven kind of next to him, like he's in like sort of a kitchen's area or like open fire, and there's just a few pies that are baking in their little casings.
I'm gonna take a full pie, like one of the full pies. I'm just gonna take it, grab a fork, and start eating it. Sit next to you at the table and go, so I'm sorry for killing your friend.
Olvar's gonna like kind of freeze, make one last note, fold, and put the his little notebook down. Sigh.
He was he was a good warrior. I'm sorry that I forced him to make decisions. I thought it was the opportunity for him to get back. I saw that he was angry. I guess a selfless act at the wrong time. However, Why are you taking my were rats? Is that the reason? Is like I killed your friend, you're taking my rats? Is that what we're doing? I don't.
Gore, stop. You're gonna give me a headache. Look, the tactical decision that you made yesterday was foolish, idiotic, not good. And it resulted in a comrade's death. But I'm sorry, my emotions were running high. I don't think you killed him. He's almost just as much to blame in a certain sense.
For sure.
I've lost many comrades from my own incompetence. And you can't carry that heavy load, blaming yourself for every death. Learn and move on. Listen next time, perhaps. But all of us are just as much at fault. I should have reacted sooner. We could have moved quicker. We could have... Emotions were high everywhere. So... You know enough that you messed up. All that I ask is that you do better next time.
I can do that.
I know you can, my boy. Well, and as for the rats, well,
It sounds like you're pretty
Rat.
successful here.
I probably should have told you sooner. Like I said, I won't blame it all on my blood, but hobgoblin emotions can run high. And I've been running on edge for a while now, I think. It's started as an experiment. It's been, as you said, fairly successful. I hope you don't mind me using some of your cannon fodder for my experiments. I'm not going to stop, even if you don't want me to, but...
No.
Well...
It's... forces are forces, and you're actually improving them. When you get better, when you get to a point that you can successfully do it every time, let me know. Maybe
We'll
I'll
see.
join your ranks after all.
Hey, yo! What?
Well...
Gore saying he wants wings?
Well, we'll see. Why don't we sit down at some point and, well, I guess we have some time now. And I'm going to show you all of the notes that I've been taking over it. And just the various abilities and all that, and kind of like cautioning, like, these things are going to, like, it's kind of painful. It would change a lot. There might be some advantages, but, you know, maybe pointing out, like, okay, what sort of things are there going to be any actual advantages that you could receive that you don't already have?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I'll give you the lowdown of things. Here's what's going on. Operating wise, also, I think I make it clear, like, this is the Blood Army, and they will report to me over you.
Understood.
If it comes to that. But what I desire is that they march next to, with the rest of the Gorguts, as a specialized force.
Understood. Okay. This. Okay.
And as Olvar is explaining it to you, what you do notice is that there is one a very, not necessarily new, but it's like noticeable now, just like a hardness to him that was not there before, when like you first met him, and this sort of like, not necessarily maniacal, but very like highly intense, like driven to the point of like, yeah, like the whatever it takes is beginning to really, like, you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sense of like passion to like this. He's almost like not caring that these are. He's certainly not caring that these are just like other like were rats.
You're not seeing them as people.
Not necessarily. There's a great pride in Reepicheep, though. He's pretty proud of him.
Sure. Okay. Well,
You notice that in his book, he is referring to the various parts of the Blood Army at like a game of chess, with knights and bishops and pawns. Like this is the game that can get me out of here, that can save everything, and yet that is taking those creatures that are pieces in this game and looking at them as pieces, less than that. Which is something I think that you would be pretty familiar. Like this is like, oh, this is pretty Avernus coded. You know,
he wouldn't understand about like he wouldn't understand anything like. Gore. You get the impression that Gore isn't worried about like experiments and like talking. In all fairness,
Ethics.
Yeah, in all fairness, he doesn't really care. Like he sees the negative piece that he sees on this thing is he's losing units. That's the only thing that he sees. Really, he doesn't really see the people as people. In a sense that they're brethren. And that's just ingrained from like they're probably gonna die anyways, kind of thing. So, so okay, that would be, I guess. Well, good luck.
take some time to think through it. I won't have you trying it now.
Well, I was noticing something different with my gang, and if that was something that was actually I surprised I didn't see it sooner, to be honest. But here we are. All right.
No worries, my boy.
Good pie.
Well, it is. I'm glad you didn't take the other one. That one was my poisoned mincemeat.
He'll take the pie, the rest of the pie, and then walk away.
Excellent.
I would, as you walk away, I would like you, as you turn the corner, you just kind of run into Magnus.
Sure.
And I just kind of look down at you. And I like to be clear. My brother died because of you. It is all your fault. You should have brought him back.
Sorry.
However, killing you now is not advantageous. I walk away. And like walk away, turn the corner. If you poke your head around the corner, I'm gone.
Yep.
Hey, Jacob's doing pretty normal stuff this morning.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
A bit of breakfast, still swinging the sword around, just a couple things here and there.
Yeah.
So the forces are pretty much mustered. The Gorguts are still rebuilding and working on their rams. The Blood Army is in its nascent formation. It's not really it's still in its forming stages, but the rest of your units are ready to march. Are we going south to the 8th Legion? Are we going just disregarding them and going north? What's the move?
Did the rest of
I
the
don't
remnants
see-
come back?
The Hell Riders did return after some time, unable to catch the.
I don't
Boo.
see the 8th Legion as a necessary risk at this time.
I agree. We have an army. We have Zuriel's army to help us out.
We're
Haste
for
is better.
sure having to convince Meshach right now to not go after Gawain.
Mhm.
But
I suspect we will find Gawain when we pursue this rock tool cache.
I agree.
Agreed. Vengeance can be had there.
Well,
Olympius, well, actually, he'll return this morning. The knight's been out all night, pursuing, sort of fighting this running battle with the Oath Keepers.
Mhm.
And that great skeletal knight will return. And he will say, "We pursued them all the way to the Styx. They boarded one of their craft and sailed north. We could not follow. They are out of these wastes."
Thank you, Olympius.
Remember what was promised us. Zariel split in two, her heart in my fist.
yeah,
Or her redeemed.
That was not our deal.
I see. I must have been mistaken then. I have a plan.
Good. To where do we ride?
We ride towards Zariel.
yeah.
Very well. And you will, y'all are gonna mount up. You've got the Burning Man. You can probably fit most of your forces on. It's a tight fit, but again, it's an aircraft carrier. You can fit thousands of people on that thing.
I'm bringing the entire force of the.
Yeah.
All of the vehicles.
I imagine you guys have been working you've got a converted. It's not like the full Gorguts camp, but you get a converted garage and all that sort of stuff. You guys have a massive with your vehicles and that thing and the night. You just have this massive moving base with a convoy of vehicles moving out on all sides of it and stuff. As a small city starts to move north.
Yeah.
It will take you. Moving a large force is slower than moving as a party quickly. It'll take you a few days if we can look at the map, my artistic, brilliant map, to that gap in the mountains in the north.
okay, yeah.
There's basically think the mountain, the Wall of Mordor. There's these great black mountains, sort of this massive mountain range is impassable, except for one pass in the middle. As you guys approach that, this will be a 2-day journey. Of 2 nights on the trip. So for any healing or regenerating purposes, Adam, you can roll 2d20s and 2d4s for progress and healing.
Awesome.
Also, I think I would propose to the party, should we set out ahead of the army and let them catch up to us so that we can have this conversation with Zariel? I'm especially worried about the remnants.
Yeah, because he made note to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled 2d20s for the ram, and I got 19 and a 6. So increase that.
Okay, so you guys are at 70, 80%.
Yeah. And then I rolled 2d4s, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got 2 3s, so 6. I should be full
And I
now.
believe that's 6, so that's plus 6, whatever you had.
I am 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm full now.
Great. As you guys are this is the biggest single army to have moved in the way. Like, you guys are even bigger than the 8th Legion was at full strength at this point. This is a momentous occasion in the wasteland, like the largest thing they've seen in centuries. And smaller war bands are going to flock to you. Just really to just see what's up. Small bands of mutants, of stragglers, all this sorts of stuff. The ones that are too small to play these great war bands you guys have been dealing with. These smaller bands of soldiers and small time dealers and that sort of stuff are going to flock to you. There's not really they're just sort of seeing what's up, seeing if there's anything to trade, seeing what the mission of this army is. Tristan, you can also in this time as you're building your unit, roll me 2d10s. Your unit is basically pure chaos, as best I can tell. Roll me 2d10s.
There's an 8 and a 9.
Okay. So you're going to have, I was going to do whatever you roll plus 5. So you'll have a BR of 22.
The heck?
Specialized.
What
the Blood Army?
Did they get?
For the Blood Army.
You have
Great.
That's
more
your
BR
max
than me.
BR.
You have more
That's
BR than I do.
crazy.
And then I'll let you, from that trait list, choose 3 traits that make sense that you would have. And then I figure, since you have like a mix of each, every turn in combat you can choose one of them to be in play. So you'll have three you have, but you can choose one per turn to have. That or you can choose you can also choose to have a flying speed instead of a move speed. You just have some versatility as opposed to specialization.
I see. Okay.
And that'll sort of be the foundation for that.
Does our loyalty go up at all during this time too?
You can all make a charisma check.
Okay.
Anyone who's a leader of a war band.
So is my current BR also 25, just to clarify? And that's my max, or
Your max is 22.
22, excuse me. And then current BR is also 22?
Yes, you'll start at full strength.
Okay, great.
I got a
As
10.
by the end of this journey, you have perhaps 100 elite rats.
Yo, there's several that could be really good.
So
You could do the heavy charge for the Tusk guys. You could do
do ones that make sense, as opposed
Yeah.
to they have regeneration. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
they're
No,
probably not veterans.
The Bloodlord army is
I'd say
devised
no veterans because these are not veteran units. This is a new formation. Not
yeah, for sure. They just have these little specialized things. Yeah, I'm classifying each group into basically chess pieces. So we have the bishops, or otherwise called the soaring eagles, which are the fly speeds. I think I want them to have imagine having tusks too, so they swoop down and spear people. And then we have the knights, which is the brute squad, all of the big strength, big stuff. Rooks, which are the rangers and wizards, so dark scouts, basically dark vision, glowing eyes, speed, double heads. And then the pawns are those with giant heads and polka dots. Targets.
Yeah, great.
Okay, you should take terrifying.
You might not even just have rat with the your sort of weird cult of strength among with these stragglers from the wasteland coming to you. You could probably draw different random beings in different humans and orcs or whatever. It's these other denizens in until you just have sort of the elite and then this lower class of sort of the thralls in front.
Great.
As you have basically a Nazi cult army.
Awesome. Just like
growing,
every good
growing
Dutch
under your leadership. Yes.
I love that.
Does he have a loyalty base too? Because I know that like for me it's like loyalty +4.
Yeah. So all you roll a charisma check. What's your default charisma?
-1.
Mine is -1.
Okay. Then you're gonna start like they're loyal to you, but you're gonna start like 2 as their base loyalty. Then you can all roll a charisma check here.
I got a 10 for my charisma check.
Okay, that'll just be default. That won't
I
change.
just rolled another natural 20.
Okay, great. Yeah. So,
Boy.
I'm sorry. So
This is
Adam,
meant to be.
you'll go up by 1. Tristan, yours will go up by 2.
Great.
Just don't roll net. What'd you roll? Tom?
14.
14. You'll go up by 1 as well.
Nice.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, it is time for me to head out and live my
See you,
life.
Thomas.
All right,
Nice to meet you.
He's gone. We can talk about him now.
Yay.
All right. So are you guys riding out ahead of the main army?
I'm proposing it just in case. If anyone has ideas of what to do with the Hellrider remnants, how to direct them.
If we were readying to attack, I would generally recommend the Ashen Horde as the spear point. They are the biggest, they are the brutiest, they are probably the ones with the best potential to break through a line.
Mm-hmm.
But
The flanks would be the remnants and the Gorguts.
yeah, makes sense. The most mobile, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the blood army and the skull people are the those two both are like behind as support for Tom's people. Blech.
So are we moving as to battle right now?
That was a question that I had. Like, if we are trying to talk to Zariel about having some sort of alliance, we probably shouldn't.
We should have our might out front.
I don't think we should fight at all. Because
Yeah, I mean, we
because
certainly
if
shouldn't
we
fight.
yeah. Or it depends how we approach it. We can either approach it as, hey, it's just going to be our party talking with Zariel, saying, hey, we want an alliance. Or we can go fighting in and saying, you are going to alliance with us. So we can go either option. I don't think we need to force an alliance, but...
Okay. Here's my question. How do we convince the Hellrider remnants to fight a battle that they don't want to fight because it's getting in the way of them going after Zariel?
We convince them that the battle will weaken Zariel.
And then afterward, which I already hope that we can do, this makes sense.
The other point is they know that Helm's Hold is underneath the surface. So what we could do is tell them, hey, Zariel can help us get Helm's Hold back up to the surface. Once that's done, she's gone.
They will not appreciate that, but they would probably abide it.
Helm's Hold is their home, and they don't like it that Helm's Hold is down here.
Yes.
So
what are the choices they have?
Yeah.
This is good. I think Meshach will be the best to convince them of these things.
Well, yes, Meshach was in the group. Yeah.
Yes. We'll let that play out as we get closer, but I think perhaps it would be best if we didn't just march up to the castle. It would give too much of a let's just attack. I think it would make the army restless, but rather if we can get to the battlefield that we need to be. My proposition is that we ride out ahead of the army. We meet with Zariel. But perhaps, I'm just curious if she can. Maybe she can just bring us there now. Going to try something. Please instruct your lieutenants and generals to keep the army at the pace that we're at this point. We'll see if she can just bring us there. And I think in about like an hour after that, I'm gonna like sit down, reach, like think about that connection that I have with Zariel because of the initial oath with Seamus and with the oath with the remnants. And
You're gonna call out to your patron, basically.
I'm gonna call it to my patron and say, "Bring us here," so that we can talk terms.
You sit and I don't know whether it's praying or communing or whatever, some sort of meditation trying to reach out. And you don't really get it. You get a faint sense of conflict, of the sounds of battle, and nothing else.
Mad Maggie is back at the camp. Yes,
She's at Fort Knucklebone, yeah. And she's still at her home place.
and we have methods of communicating with
You
her.
have sending stones for her, yeah.
Great. I'm gonna sending stone her. Where's Zariel right now?
She's gonna respond to you quick. You are all you're leaving. This is not what you were promised us. The 8th Legion will tear us to pieces.
The 8th Legion is busy fighting among themselves.
They will not be for long. This is a betrayal. We were promised protection.
Hop in our ship and you'll be protected.
We will not join your crusade.
You simply must stay in the ship. That's it. We have no need of your forces either.
Zariel is not in her keep. She is where she usually is, at the front. Goodbye. And she will cut off communication.
Just to send it back, assuming that maybe she'll hear. If not, whatever. You're welcome to join us on the ship, but if not, best of luck to you. And I will also leave my sending stone.
It's cold.
I did not think about that. Oof.
It's a good thought.
I was pretty busy with my own plan. Low-key.
What are
they're
you
all
thinking,
devils.
Tom?
I'm thinking we do exactly what we were planning to do. Look, talk to Zariel, make sure she's not planning to bring Waterdeep down, and somebody said something about the Gilded Legion, but I don't really. Maybe Thomas meant that she would like get the Gilded Legion out of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
We'll see about that. We'll see what we can negotiate about that. But
I think we just direct our armies towards the main battlefield of, like, not necessarily the keep, but
Yeah. Where is the
Magnus.
where is the front?
Magnus. How would you like to do some thievery work?
I thought you were about to say eugenics, and I was like, no.
Taste this blood.
how would you like to?
What do you think, Bloodlord?
Yeah, have you come clean to the rest of the party?
I haven't really talked about it.
All right.
I'm
you just have
okay
to-
not knowing about it. I just wanted to say that because it'd been funny.
No, I think you know. Magnus, I think you've seen it. I think you know about it for sure.
Okay,
like
great.
You sneak around enough.
Mr. DM, sir, can I know this and just like intentionally not tell anyone? I'm just kind of like acknowledging
Yeah,
it.
you
to
don't have to
all
tell
of our,
anyone.
like, you know.
I'm gonna.
Well,
I think everyone has their secrets. So I'm just gonna go up and like just like look at you and just like step a little bit closer to you and be like, "What is it, Bloodlord?"
Ooh.
I should have figured you'd know. The sword. We need the sword.
Zariel's sword?
Yes. We are going to march these armies to the battlefield. Zariel is there. And I wonder if you have the skills, and if I send a few other more sneaky troops that you might be able to, if needed, to break in and take the sword. What do you think?
Out of game real quick, to clarify, this is like the sword that Zariel has?
This is in Zariel's citadel.
Okay.
It's like the capital of Avernus, basically.
Okay.
Wait, we have. Are we saying this? Is this like in council?
Question. Are you addressing me one-on-one here, or is this like...
I was addressing you one-on-one. It was like a thing that like came to Olvar. He's like, I need to ask.
Hester can also sneak.
I'm gonna, like, insight check, like, are you serious right now, my guy? But I know you are. What? Do you want us to have us slaughtered by her?
Fair point.
What is your plan? I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. You know I would. I just need to know what I need to guarantee that there's a follow through on this.
Right. The sword seems to be possibly a key to redeeming her, if that might be a possibility, but we've gone through so much effort to try and gain it. I just wonder if I don't want to throw that kind of weapon away.
I'm just curious if
it might be too dangerous. I don't know.
No, it's more of we're trying to make a deal with her to fix the things we came down here to fix.
It's a good point.
If I go and steal this weapon, that deal may no longer be on the table. Now, that being said, that deal is still on the table after it's accepted.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean I still have...
Maybe it's best to
I think
you
we
raise a
should,
good point.
I think we should talk to the other warlords.
Yes, let's do so. Now in council, fill everyone in.
Now in council, 5 minutes later, we turn the corner and everyone so happened to be talking.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so the plan would be, in a perfect world, if everything goes absolutely correctly, Magnus and a handful of were-rats.
Or Hester. Someone.
Right, absolutely. Hester is very skilled in this regard as well. They infiltrate the fortress, find the sword, and get the sword to Zariel somehow, activating some kind of magic that might redeem her.
Right, that's about it.
Then we have the Hell Riders, who will probably try to kill us about that. But of course, with Zariel on our side, I think we would probably make short work of them. Zariel is a being of unspeakable power. So,
Fair point.
do we know how any of this works? Larry?
That's what I'm waiting for. Where's Larry? Haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, no one's asked. He's been present the entire time. He has not left Louis' side since he was struck down.
Oh yeah, those two are paired.
Seemingly, like he's like,
You killed his
He's
dad.
the one keeping Louis alive at this point. He's basically Louis' life support.
I'm here for that, actually.
Okay, then I think that means we are surrounding Louis' body in the middle of whatever conference room is on this moving convoy.
It was the conference room.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all right. Because we've got
Right, so-
the city.
As we go over these 3 days of travel, what are we riding? Are we just coming up into Avernus proper with our full army? Are we riding ahead, or what? How are we approaching
Wait.
this?
We're trying to figure out right now, I think, how all of this purification business works. Is the sword actually gonna help Zariel? What is actually gonna happen? How is it gonna happen? What do we need to do? Right? We get the sword, we get Zariel. Do we give her the sword to hold? Does she have to take it? Do we have to stab her with it?
Roll a history check.
Can I
can
help
I-
him with that?
Yeah, you guys can absolutely help him.
Okay.
I helped
great.
him with the brain of an
Only
elephant.
one person can help him.
I want his die.
What do you get?
Another one.
Another 20? Wow.
Also proficient.
So, Olvar, you'd remember back from visions you've had of the past, of what's been revealed to you, is the way Zariel was originally corrupted is her sword was taken from her by a mysterious devil, seemingly a lord of some sort, but not one that you recognize, and stabbed through the heart with it. And then the sword was cast off the cliff.
So we have to maybe stab her in the heart with it? Is that kind of the vibe that's going on?
Or the one who corrupted her is the only one that could uncorrupt her. If that's even possible for a devil.
Do we
I don't know.
do we have anyone in our ranks that actually would know about how the corruption process works here?
Me?
Of just devils in general? Yeah, Gore, could you elaborate? Is there like a one universal way of corrupting one's soul to a devil, or is it just however you see fit, and if you just really want it really bad, it just happens?
Do I still
Roll me a history check, Gore.
Yeah, can you tell me, do you manifest it, or
I-
is it just kind of like cookie cutter?
I really should have been proficient in history, but I'm not. That's a 1. There you go, Tristan. I'm offsetting your 20s there, bud.
You're not at all an academic. Like, you just live here. You
Yep.
don't know how it works. Like, how does anyone know how souls are determined? You know, that's for the learned people. That's not you.
I have a new idea, new plan. Seems too risky to go and try and grab the sword and irk the anger of Zariel. But what we do have on the table and our advantage is 1, our armies, and 2, negotiating a deal that's already on the table. Let's march our armies to the keep, preparing to help charge into the fray. But I believe that is what Zariel told us to do anyway, is it not, Jacob? That we appear at her front doorstep and say
That
we're
is
ready?
what I recall.
All of us together there. And with our negotiations, I think perhaps could be a better way to, whether it's sneaking or to just flat out tell her it's a condition. That the sword must be used in some way.
So
I don't think.
Either way, we have a bargaining chip with our army right at her doorstep. It's just as much as a threat as it would be support, depending on what we do with it.
I like the idea of obtaining the sword.
I
Because
also.
the reality here is we take her deal, we fix our current issue, but I think it ends up ultimately being a band-aid. We get rid of Zariel as a demon,
at least if this ever were to happen again with the cities being brought down, perhaps it would at least be slowed.
Yeah, I would say when the armies approach, that we approach it like we're not at the front door as to be threatening, but appearing. So maybe the army is 120 feet back or something like that, and then we
want to protect our assets. That is certainly true.
yeah.
We want her to know that what she is getting is worth what she is paying.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, well, I don't think the entire army needs to go through. I think the army needs to be back just a little bit, and then we take a vehicle, drive up to the front, go through that process. Still have connections to, if we have a stone to someone if we have a stone to communicate with our lieutenants, and we can give them the signal, and if we give them the signal they'll charge, so we don't have to be there.
So
now,
we will begin negotiation as we planned.
Right. And I think we must. There's nothing much else that I think we can plan at the moment. We march to the keep. We begin to talk. We'll see where it goes.
I fear that if we bring up the sword, it will tarnish goodwill.
My goodwill has been tarnished the moment that Helm's Hold was sucked into Avernus.
There is an opportunity to Go ahead.
That is not what I mean. That we are entering in search of a mutually beneficial arrangement. When it ceases to become mutually beneficial, one group may seem to be a bad actor. The deal might simply be off. That seems to me to be the worst case scenario.
I think the worst. Well,
at least at the moment,
is the deal's off, and we also lose if we try to fight her.
Yes.
At least, but perhaps what could be best is, and it would take some convincing for the Hellrider remnants on their part, but I think we can do it. To march up to the keep, get a lay of the land, negotiate, perhaps not bring up the sword whatsoever, hopefully deal with Rock Tulkesh, come back to the keep as heroes of Avernus, licking our wounds, resting, and grabbing the sword then. That's my, perhaps, the best case scenario until we know more information.
Olvar, may I have a word?
Right.
We step just outside the circle for a moment. If we are to spend the remainder of our mortal lives in service to Zariel, perhaps in time we might find an opportunity without risking the lives of our comrades.
It's a fair point.
It's not that it is not in my character to doubt so heavily, but I have been, well, we just don't have a plan.
Aye. And not enough information to make one. I agree with you. We'll see what happens.
Yes. Yes, let's.
And I think all of our big wheeled airship is just going straight into Avernus proper and towards the Citadel.
Great. So, as you guys get towards that mountain pass, you simply it starts to get narrow, and it's like it's still big enough for an army to pass through. But eventually, you come across a massive gate blocking the pass. Like hundreds of feet high, like Attack on Titan sort of level, sort of stuff.
Why don't we go over it?
Or go under it.
I think we go through it.
It's like eventually, as you guys like this, the pass turns into basically like a lava with just a massive, clearly
Yeah.
crafted basalt road, this flat platform road going straight through it, which you are basically forced into a long single file caravan with your aircraft carrier with its burning man, and then like your vehicles either before or behind it, but no passing. And as you approach, the gates are shut, and you can see hundreds or thousands of small like towers and like even that gate itself is like this picture does not really get the scale right, but each of those small spines like on the walls are a tower itself. The gatehouse itself is the size of a castle, of a fortress in its own. It's dotted with siege engines, ballista, trebuchet. Also, like this is a wall meant to keep the waste, just to keep anything the wasteland coming in. And you can see almost microscopic figures dashing to and fro on it.
Do we tell the remnants, the Oathbreaker remnants, about our plan now, or do we wait until after we? Because we don't want to enter and then for them to just go charge.
They'll stick with us, but the actual conversation I'd rather have when Dan is here.
Fair.
With his Riz. So.
Oh, one more thing. One of the nights you guys are traveling, Adam, I need you to step into me with side conversations, just like 5 minutes.
All right.
Probably not even that much.
So Blake, we've decided that we're just gonna go and we just decided we won.
Great. Well, I disagree, unfortunately for you, and I have 1 million bajillion votes. So.
Well, I have that many plus 2.
I have learned recently from my brothers who watch a lot of The Fat Electrician that you do not mess with America's boats.
No. So as you guys approach this, this view here from that you see here is just from miles away. As this mountain pass opens up and you guys start to approach. As your army approaches, the gates do not open. There is a small sort of platform coming out on top over the gate, like maybe 500 feet up. Probably not that, like 300 feet up. And a single figure, you can't really make out the details from this far away, steps out onto the platform. You can tell it's not Zariel.
But Zariel said there would be a gatekeeper and told us to say, we're here to parlay or something.
Yep.
No.
This figure is watching the approach. And you can tell, maybe you can sort of see the figure has one hand sort of raised like this.
I say we stop the army here and proceed individually.
I agree.
So let's take our vehicle and drive forward.
Great. Yeah, you guys will stop. Maybe how far away do you stop the main army from the gate?
Far enough that it would be inconvenient but not impossible for them to catch up to us.
Yeah, so you guys will be in a vehicle, so let's say let's say 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you guys can take your demon grinder and drive forward.
Mm-hmm. I will give I'll give Squill my a stone and say charge if you hear from me. If I yeah, now I'll go.
Great. All right. You guys will approach, and still, you can tell you're being watched. You can faintly see like giant ballistas on your tracking your movement on the path below.
Hark! We come on invitation to discuss terms.
The figure will lower its fist and jump off the platform and start to plummet like in an eagle dive.
Yo.
Until at the last second, great wings will unfurl and catch it as it catches 6 inches from the road and then gently lands as you guys drive forward. And you guys see, to your shock, a familiar figure. One that you killed. You see Zamora Baneblood.
Oh. Alright.
Like,
This
the
makes
gal
sense.
we killed months or weeks ago.
You killed her a month ago.
Hey.
You see this beautiful tiefling woman, now clearly more than just a tiefling, now fully infernal. Great wings, still her glaive in her armor and everything, standing there. She does not look particularly happy. But she will slowly saunter forward towards your vehicle and sort of lay her glaive forward, which is it's glowing red hot, and sort of lean it on the front of your vehicle as if to stop it. And sort of faint smoke, like it's branding the metal, sort of raised from where it makes contact with your vehicle. Figures it would be you.
Figures it would be you.
You're here, accept her terms unconditionally, I suppose.
The conditions remain to be clarified, I think. Codified, perhaps.
Yes, but you will accept them unconditionally.
It is likely.
Or you will die. Which I really hope you don't accept.
What are we saying yes to?
What we are saying yes to my understanding, is this. That most of us will be given an opportunity to return to Helm's Hold, and Helm's Hold will be returned to the higher plane. In return, we are to serve Zariel, including our assistance in dispatching one Rock Tulkesh, a great demon, I think, who has invaded the Hells.
I look to the woman and go, is that correct?
More or less.
We need to be clear here.
I will clarify. Yes, the entire condition of this is that what you give Zariel is the service of Jacob and Olvar for the rest of their mortal lives, at which point their mortal souls will be released from eternal service. The service of your armies in all the support that you'll bring the wasteland to heal, and into the support of the war effort. All this will be for naught if Rock Tulkesh is not defeated. That is the most important clause. If he is not defeated, your service will still be demanded, if by force if necessary. And, in order to make up for your failure, Helm's Hold will continue to be a source of strength for the war effort, and Waterdeep will join it. Upon Rocktool Cash's death, the 2 cities will be released. The Gilded Legion will withdraw from Waterdeep. You will all be allowed to leave, except for Jacob and Olvar, who will serve as generals in Zariel's armies until their mortal deaths.
These terms please me. Gentlemen,
Except
Is this simply verbal, or is there a contract?
simply verbal.
There's a contract. There's always with this sort of thing. There's always a contract. But it says nothing more than what I've just said to you.
I would love to see it.
Of course, and she'll reach and she'll hold out the contract to whoever comes to grab it.
I'll grab it. And I'll look at it and be extremely thorough.
Jacob will
Make
let
an
Gore and
investigation.
Olvar deal with that.
Make an investigation check.
I will look over your shoulder, Gore,
Thank you.
and maybe put one hand and let me see that a little bit more clearly.
Are we? Am I giving you advantage? Are we rolling separately? What are we doing?
Who's holding the document when you're doing this?
I am.
And Gore, you took it. Are you going to surrender it, or are you going to be like, no, I'm looking at this?
I'll let him. I won't let him take the document, but I'll let him.
I'll just help you. You can roll with advantage.
Wonderful. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Investigation. Come on.
No fine print?
So, with advantage, I got a 1. And a 1.
Great. Yeah, you cannot tell. I mean, yeah, the text is there, and the text says what it says. As best you can tell, is a totally airtight contract. Not like it's exactly what Zamora just said.
Yep. Okay. Man, that double ones is awful.
That is rough.
Alrighty. What do you guys
Alright.
think?
I've made my opinion clear.
Do we have to accept this at this literally this moment? That's
If
one
you
thing.
want to come through the gate, otherwise you'll be treated as intruders, and you'll be slain where you stand.
Got it. I understand. I'm at the mercy of the party for this because I do not feel I feel like there's 2 people that get absolutely wrecked in this contract. So it would be up to them if they want to forfeit their mortal lives, in my opinion. If they both agree, I agree as well.
I'll turn to Olvar.
I also need to leave, guys, so just let me know when we accept the contract.
These terms are acceptable to me.
Do we, this is Adam talking. Do we actually want to sign this contract with only 3 people out of our 7 party?
I think it would be good to wait until start of next sesh. This does 11:45 is about.
Yeah.
It would be optimal if we had one more conversation before this with the rest of the party. Before, on our 3-day travel, Blake.
Yes, we can. Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
We'll have plenty of time to do that. Yeah.
Okay, great. So.
Oh yeah.
That'd be. Oh boy. But okay, sounds good. That's probably best for. I don't want everyone to say yes to a contract that they don't want. Their character doesn't absolutely don't want.
100%. Yeah, at a certain point, if people aren't here, it's gonna we're in the end game now. So, but it's near the end of the year, so we have to move. But yeah, we will wait till we have more than 3 people.
Perfect.
Yay.
Yeah, so yes, we will end there with us at the gates of Zariel's domain.
if that's gonna be. I don't know. It's just weird that what I was told does not differ than what the plan was gonna be, anyways. Right, Blake?
Okay, gotcha. Doesn't change the plan, you mean?
You're perfectly capable of signing this contract. Nothing's stopping you from doing that.
That's
There's always consequences for anything you do, but then there's nothing stopping you from signing this contract.
fair. Fair. I just want that to be it's a. I think in the back of Gore's mind, in the back of Gore's mind has always been that. What was said in the side conversations, that is what Gore was thinking of the entire time. So,
Right. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Yep. So, I don't think. Yeah. I think for right now, Gore is a little shaken for the fact that he's of the situation a little bit more. There's more weight, but I don't. Yeah. Sorry, Tom.
Hey, what are you sorry about?
Nothing. We're just gonna kill your character. It'll be fine.
All right. I am now curious.
Yeah. Is everyone level 14 now? Well, I guess people have to say yes to the.
I think everyone. I mean, the only one who hasn't been able to say yes to the offer is Coulson.
And Meshach.
Yeah, Meshach was not here. You are correct. For some reason, I thought he was. Yeah.
I assumed you just texted him and he was like 2 levels, no strings attached.
Yes.
No, he doesn't know anything that's been going on, as far as I know.
Yeah. This is a really interesting sitch.
There's a lot of things that the party wants to do, but I think none of it's gonna work.
Yeah, like, so, hey, here's what we talked about while you were out, Dan. Whoa, Blake. Haha. Mr. DM, sir. So, it would be more than customary for devotees of Tyr to hold a feast after a victory. If we are victorious, I talked about maybe proposing a feast to Zariel, and if Zariel chooses to host that, if Zariel chooses to host that feast in our keep, that is totally fine. We have a feast with Zariel, party it up with demons for a little bit, devils, I should say, and then life is good. If Zariel chooses to host that feast, perhaps that would be an opening for Magnus and Hester to potentially get up to some skullduggery. Pretty sure they both min-roll with Pass Without Trace, probably 35 on stealth.
That's assuming stealth is the only thing you need to get to the sword, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely true, yeah. And of course, they have extremely high burst damage being rogues, so hopefully that could take care of most opposition. High dex saves means that, rogues are good infiltrators.
Yeah, there's
hopefully that would be enough to infiltrate. Or just get out unseen. Just go down, take a peek, say, can't do that on my own, go back. Worst case scenario, nothing happens. And we get to party it up with Zariel for a day. But, yeah.
What?
That's something I plan on proposing for that reason, just so that you know and can maybe have that prepped.
We have a plan for, best case scenario, we jab the sword into Zariel's heart or whatever, and make her holy again. Yes.
That is at least the best guess that we've got going on.
Yeah.
Now, granted, where would we be staging this battle? In the middle of a feast where a bunch of Zariel's most powerful minions are. So, like, that's not a good start, right? This is, there are still significant disadvantages here. But if we had tried to make a break for the sword early, all bets would be off. Every ounce of goodwill would be ruined. There would be no more parlay. That said, if we are already on contract, maybe we can just make a break for it early. Granted, that might void the contract in some way or sense.
Sure.
I didn't read it, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But